Feel so right, but I'm still terrified. I'd fall through the sky to look through your worried eyes. I'd walk out your life if that means
I kind of wanted to intro the show with
another
special...
one of Alex's grade A intros here, coming at you live. Rapcast 78. This better be good. For the sake of your job. I can hear him figuring it out here.
Okay.
I don't know if you could hear it on the... All right.
If one more podcast try to stop me, it's gonna be some Rapcast fans in the lobby.
Do it in the mic. Do it in the mic.
Yeah. They be like, they go.
There you go, man. There you go. And there we go. Rapcast 78. We're off. Flying start here.
And you don't want no problems, big fella.
Cutting.
We are
Cutting your perfect intro.
We are locked in for episode 78.
Sir.
Coming to you live with 99 subscribers.
Okay, you can be the 100th subscriber, and
we will send you a muffin.
We'll send you something. You don't know what's going to be in that muffin, but a little special sauce might go into that one. Just saying.
Some stew sauce.
Yeah. Some of the dust from the set here is going to make your way into your body, and you can be here with us spiritually, as always. If you're on Spotify or on anything like that, you can watch us on YouTube. Please go subscribe to us at SuperFinger Inc. That goes for our TikTok and Instagram as well. Please be our 100th subscriber and make us feel special inside. We've been doing this for...
That's 3 digits, Mom.
I think our...
Not 99. No, 100.
Yeah, that's 3. His mom still isn't going to love him, but it's going to help a little bit. It's going to help his cause.
One of these days...
This is getting the will for sure.
You'll all pay. You'll all see.
I saw it when I was uploading some stuff, because we uploaded a little short video talking about Alfredo 2, which is from our last podcast, but it's just a short version if you want to just watch that particular part, so go watch that. It's out right now. But it's it was our 12th anniversary of our channel, I think this past week or something like that.
Holy shit.
So 5 years of the Rapcast, 12 years of us being on YouTube. But it feels like we only did... So we were only on YouTube for 7 years before
7 years
before we started the Rapcast. I feel like that was a lot longer there. I would have thought at least 10, and then last 5 years just did the pod. But we're doing a bunch of stuff all the time. Music, check, still out, still available for your
secret video we've been working on for several years, which will probably never see the light of day. No. But
it'll see the dark side of my hard drive for the rest of its time.
It's our white whale, it's like
if we ever get money coming into us, if we ever set up a Patreon and get money coming into us, we'll finish it. If we have the funds to do it right.
And if we get enough dogs.
Yeah. Dogcast. We'll finally start the Dogcast if we get enough dogs.
Oh, and then the
available.
Dogcast,
a whole other thing,
forget it.
Yeah, no,
that will be generating trillions.
Yeah, no, that's a no-brainer.
Because think about all the branding opportunities.
Exactly. PetSmart.
Ren's Pet Depot.
The Kong brand. We can do the Kong bongs. Rapcast Kong bongs.
Stoner dog. This is a whole...
Yeah, come on.
This is a whole new avenue we can open up.
We got to cut that because we can't have someone take that idea.
Yeah, true. But you could use your connects in the weed industry.
Yes, sir.
I can use my dog.
Yeah. I mean, we have 2 dogs. We could do the Dogcast. We just have to put them here.
True. We'll start off small dogs.
Okay, yeah, okay, sure.
But yeah, someday we'll have that show. But for now, we're doing a hip-hop focused show. Boring.
Let's get over it, man.
Because, what do normal podcasts... Will they just talk in circles about their stupid lives? Fuck that.
Man, I see you often enough where I've already said everything to you that I had to say. We saw each other 3 times last week. That's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do, and it's,
I'm trying to think, did anything actually interesting happen to me that would be worth talking about on a podcast? And I did see this whole scene.
That's right.
When I went to the Hamilton Pagan Pride Festival
Yeah. Okay.
at Gage Park.
Yeah. And did you go knowing it was a pagan pride festival, or were you just there at the park?
I
Minding your
knew about
business?
it because
Okay.
the previous day we were being drowned out by fucking Christian music because the day before was the Christian Families Festival or
Right.
whatever.
Okay.
So we were hearing hallelujahs, and there was somebody like Christian rapping up there.
So it was definitely intentional. The pagans coming in the day after.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
weird because the pagans were on the Sunday. So
Okay.
I guess a couple of disgruntled Christians showed up to the pagan pride with a microphone, with their fucking cowboy hats, and
That's
like
crazy.
there was a guy in a bulletproof
Yeah, you
vest.
sent the picture. We'll put up the picture. It's crazy. Bulletproof vest is crazy.
He had his media people there. Like this was a whole crazy scene that I just happened to be there for.
Yeah.
I saw Satanist guys in capes, who I think they were actually musicians as well. Like there was part of their whole.
I would hope so. If
There
you're in
was
a cape,
all kinds of weirdos at the pagan
but
festival.
that's a pretty performative Satanist. I know a lot of Satanists that just are regular people. So to be in a
You
cape
know
is
a
like
lot
you
of
gotta,
Satanists?
Well, like 2 off the top.
All right, I'm gonna need those names and numbers.
There
so
was
I can...
one guy who used to work at Walmart. He was a Satanist, and then Henry Zabrowski on the last
Well,
podcast.
yeah,
I don't know
everyone's
him,
favorite Satanist.
but I saw him live, so I was in the same room as him.
So you're
that was
friends.
okay.
You actually know
exactly.
him. Yeah, I mean, we all feel like we know our favorite podcasters.
And we hope that you guys feel like you know us. And if you
So
don't, ask us some
subscribe below.
questions. Ask us some questions if you want to get to know us better. This is Alex, by the way. Our names might be a good start. This is
Yeah.
Alex, and I'm Andrew.
And I'm a pagan.
And he's
I
a pagan,
decided
and I'm a
to-
Christian, so this is gonna get interesting.
Yeah, I decided
here.
to commit my life after seeing the robes and the like. There was literally people dressed like Peter Pan. Like
I think you're in it just for the fashion state. I think you want to do it just because you can dress whimsically.
dude. Like all different styles were accepted at this place.
Now, are they wearing these capes and robes to like fresco when they're going shopping, or is this you think this is their going out outfit? This is their we're going to the festival. We're going to
no,
protest.
It's a
This
special
is-
occasion. These
okay.
are definitely normal people on their normal days, but
I wonder if there's less flashy robes they wear just going out on a day to day. Something that you have to figure as a pagan. Now you said it. You have to figure it out for us.
and how's Christianity working out for you?
Oh boy, it's not. I've been calling to God, and He is silent.
More
phone
on
is on silent.
Christianity later.
Or soon, or very soon.
Christianity's own Chance the Rapper.
Because if you can see my shirt here, you can only see my shirt and the special vinyl of the week if you go on our YouTube page. So just know that.
Two big names in hip hop we're going to be breaking down: New Chance the Rapper and Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Both were kind of a surprise drop. The Live Laugh Love rollout was quick.
We were waiting for Chance for a long time, but I think he announced it and it was out within the month. And the Live Laugh Love was out within a week, I think, a week and a half.
And lately, like I don't necessarily always feel the most activated when it comes to new albums and stuff, but Chance, we've been waiting so long.
Yeah.
It feels like, okay, he's got some things to say.
Yeah.
There's a whole comeback narrative that he's trying to bring out here. So I was really anticipating this
as we all were. I think anyone listening to the show.
And Rapcast historians will know that our first ever segment, this is in the year of 2020, only 1 year after the big day.
Yeah, that was so fresh. We didn't realize he'd be gone for this long.
We were still in the afterglow of that horrible video where the guy goes, "Ooh, I love my wife. I love my wife." Ooh.
Yeah.
Which literally killed him. Like,
That's ruined
sure,
his-
the album was kind of bad, but that video summarized what everyone was thinking.
Yeah. That was more popular than any song that on the album times 10 probably. Like
Yeah. That guy, whoever he was.
Oh man, we got to get him on the show. We should try to get him on the show for real. That'd be great.
We should.
Yeah.
The Ooh, I
What
love
if it was
my
Uno
wife thing.
Miles?
Dude, this was
It could have been.
pre-Uno
It could have been
Miles.
Uno Miles, man. I don't know. We got to get him on too.
Like they killed him with that meme.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the
and
album wasn't that good either.
to be from at the top of the world when he's winning Grammys over a mixtape, which they had to change the rules for, kind of. I think that's kind of what it was. To go from that to no one checking out for you, no one's going to your shows, to kind of bull you out of the game. He fired his management. He had a whole beef with his I think his dad was like managing him at the time of the big day, and then the people that are around Chance were like, "No, you should not. Like, this is not good. It's not a good album. You
Right,
shouldn't
you should
release
get, like,
it."
a real manager.
Fired those people, and then just stuck with the guns and got this. But I think his dad is still his manager, and we got this new album, which is definitely better than the big day. That's a safe, very safe blanket statement just to say right now, before we get into it fully.
Yeah. Opening thoughts is just like,
Well, what did you expect? First of all, did you like in terms of sound, in terms of like?
well,
Because we have had all this time to think about what the next Chance album is going to be. When you saw it dropped, about to click play, what are your thoughts going into it?
I mean, I saw a lot of people saying that it was good. I went into it with a positive mind frame, and we've been paying attention to the singles coming.
Yeah, because
out
he's dropped
in the
a lot
last
of songs.
6 years or
but,
so.
Yeah,
The Highs and the Lows, which is on this album, came out in 2022.
yeah. The only one of the singles to make the album, in my opinion, probably the best choice. I really do love that song, and I've loved it since I first heard
And
it.
it has a great home now in the album.
Yes, yeah. Whereas some of the other ones may not have fit as naturally on here.
I liked the song he did, French. Oh, no. It was called Together.
I like that one too. Together was good.
It was a DJ Premier beat.
Yeah.
But I understand that one probably didn't land on the album
Yeah.
because it was too general. It didn't really fit into like his whole narrative in his storyline
Of Starline, yeah.
Yeah, no, I went into it with good expectations, and I think after listening to it multiple times, I can confidently say that Chance is back. Chano.
Yeah. He's definitely, because when I was going into this album, I was like, okay, I just need, I don't need to be blown away. I don't need Acid Rap 2. I don't need Coloring Book 2. I just need for there to be good songs and for this to be generally a good album. And that's what I got. It probably exceeded my expectations a little bit more than I was even thinking. It's not his best album to me. There's still some moments on here, some songs on here that don't really work for me, but I'd say overall it is a lot more good than bad for sure.
There are criticisms you can make, but I think just the endearing quality of like classic era Chance.
I just miss hearing him, so it's just even if the song isn't the greatest, I'm like, well, it's still Chance, so I'm happy to be listening to new Chance.
And
music.
he does stuff on the track where that only he would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like Chance is really back. And like I'm not a huge the big day hater.
I think there are
I just
five
think
good songs on there.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's a 20-song album, but I think there are 5 songs that I'm like, okay, these are passable. They still could, like if they were on the Coloring Book or Acid Rap or even this one, they'd be maybe some of the worst ones on there, but they're still like not bad songs for sure.
Eternal was a good one.
Eternal. Do you remember with the
Death Cab for Cutie
yeah,
Guy?
I like that one. 5-Year Plan, Sun Come Down.
I like the Let's Go on the Run one.
The intro with John Legend I didn't mind as well. I don't remember what it's called,
but yeah, it was just it got overwhelmed with criticism that was valid because I don't want to listen to that album front to back. Like I saw it in the actual like CD store not that long ago.
Oh really? I don't think I've ever seen
like,
a physical of The Big Day. That's crazy.
Definitely not buying
What stores
this
are you
one.
going to? Jeez, that's crazy. I mean, I think
Sunrise Records.
Oh really? Because I've only ever seen Chance vinyls at like bigger secondhand kind of stores because they're all bootleg pretty much. Like unless you get it from his website.
Right.
But I think The Big Day because
he was on
it was an
major
album
label.
that was it's an actual album that's the thing too. Like everyone was like, okay, you got 10 Day, you got Acid Rap, you got Coloring Book, 3 great mixtapes. We were waiting for the first album, and for the first album to be this as well. It's not even just another mixtape. That was the first album. Because even like I wouldn't say this is. I'd say it's this album, A Starline, is more so in similar vein to a Coloring Book. And even like with the cover obviously being an homage to those first 3 mixtapes, but I can say that it's its own thing at the same time. And this is the start of something new for Chance, I think. Who's to say where he'll go from here? But it definitely, he's rapping different than he did on those previous albums as well. Like his style is a little bit different. He's kind of getting a little more kind of poetic and a little bit more out there with some of the flows and cadences and rhyme schemes that he's using, I think. I think lyrically he's gotten more mature as well and talking about realer shit. He's always talked about some real shit, obviously, but
yeah, but it was getting over that hurdle of being so obsessed with his marriage and his like, and the fact that all kind of came off as like false on the big day.
And then for him to get divorced like last year as well, it was like another people kicking him when he's down again. Like,
but it also kind of makes it makes the music like retroactively feel kind of empty and hollow because it was all for naught. But but to see how he's dealt with the subject matter on this new album, I thought it was a good play because he didn't linger on it so much.
No,
but I did need to get some closure there
for sure. He gave us some moments, some songs that you can really tell like is about that whole situation.
Link Me in the Future was the one that comes to mind.
The Time and Space one, I think, as well. Has to do with his past relationship. And you get bars throughout the whole album, but I'm glad that it wasn't all. I love my wife on the big day, and now I hate my wife on this. Yeah, it's not. It's not it's not quite.
He should have came out like MG like G-Eazy with like white paint on his face or something, and he's like
Drewski, the slick back fucking hair,
and he's like every song is about like, oh, you think you
dark
think you
out.
got a better man than me? Well, check it out.
I'm in my leather jacket. Probably the biggest news out of all this Chance stuff though is that he's wearing a different hat now, which is huge.
As a hat fan,
I had an old 3 hat. I don't know if you remember that. I had an old 3 hat. And I don't know where that went. I tried to look for it earlier today, and it's just completely gone.
You were wearing it like this?
Yeah, exactly. Always.
I'm trying to. He had the hat at a very specific angle on that coloring book.
Yeah, he was kind of looking down on you.
This will be the thumbnail.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway,
but yeah, he got the old artist back for the cover. Good cover. And the bucket hat.
Yep. And I kind of like his facial expression on the cover is kind of like, he's almost kind of wary. He's almost kind of not like trusting or kind of a little bit sad, or he doesn't seem to be in the best space just in that cover. I'd say I'm not worried about the guy based on the subject matter, but
Acid Rap was like he just looks like someone tripping on psychedelic drugs. And then Coloring Book was like on Saturday Night Live or whatever.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And then, he deviated with that stupid The Big Day thing.
With the crystals on the CD. Like,
what if a CD was so translucent that it looked like a... It's supposed to be like an angel, kind of like a...
It's a yassified CD. I don't know what else to tell you. It's it has glitter on it. I don't know what it means. I don't think we need to even get into it. I don't think it deserves much.
How is that about a marriage and like love and stuff? Like, it just.
I think there's like a doghouse in the background. Maybe he was out in the doghouse at the time with her, so it was maybe that's a. It's a play.
The fact that we're still puzzled about this 6 years later,
that was
just
a choice
shows
for sure. That was also a choice.
Like I didn't necessarily think it was possible to do like I thought like. Listening to songs since his fall off, quote unquote. Like I knew he was still capable of putting a great song together, but I'm kind of blown away by album wise how much this works and it's listenable the whole way through. Like there might be certain moments that you don't quite get or whatever, but over time, like third or fourth listen, I was like, you know what? Like I'm a huge fan of this.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to say that Chance is back, and I have a smile on my face about it because I'm also 29. Okay, I fell off when I got like 24
we all crashed out
or whatever
at some point. Yeah,
and now I'm back. Okay,
cool.
So I really see myself in this music.
Yeah,
but that's kind of a theme here because of the Earl as well. Like the maturing themes coming up in these rappers that we've been listening to,
exactly.
And now that we're maturing
and
too,
they're aging as well, and they're getting up there, and we're starting to see a whole new era. Kind of take their place, but also like these guys are still around, giving us some new stuff. So that's always great to hear. And I would say like with this album, like there's no like even the songs that I don't like as much, like they are still leaps and bounds better than The Big Day and most of the stuff that was on there. But they're still just not really my preference. But I've only listened to it maybe 3 times. Definitely want to give it room to grow a little bit.
I think he definitely like kind of reminded us how good he is at hooks and
some of
choruses and
some of that musicianship kind of surprised me, and kind of like just in terms of like, oh yeah, I forgot that he, because a lot of the rap that he was doing in the past few years was just kind of like almost just lyrical flexing and kind of just like, exercising the muscle of rapping and stuff.
Right.
And just not
I mean,
really
they're
about
literally
much.
some
Writing exercises
exercises he was putting out.
But it's like, oh yeah, no, he can make a fully fleshed out, like beautiful song as well. That really has a lot to say. And I think his writing is like, he's not doing as many zany kind of lyrics like acid rap kind of thing, and that's a skill on itself. But I think like writing wise, I think this might be his best written project, just in terms of some of the themes that he tackles on here.
Yeah. I agree.
And some of the bars as well. So we can get into a bit of a track by track. The Star Side intro, good triumphant production to start it off, referencing his hiatus, the big day a little bit. Talking about, I think there was a bar about an F-. He got an F-. Mentions divorce a little bit, but yeah, I think it's a solid intro.
It's a catchy kind of gospel vibe on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about how meets Chicago,
Yeah, signature chant sound to start it off. He talks about how Lauryn Hill saw him on The Voice. Because I think he said in an interview that he was like, yeah, Lauryn Hill saw me on The Voice. It's like, oh, you're still doing The Voice, huh? Like, and that kind of like humbled him to being like, oh yeah, maybe I should be, not just doing The Voice anymore. Or they had like a deeper conversation, obviously, but that was kind of like a conversation with Lauryn Hill, kind of like helped him to kind of get back in the swing of things, which is cool to hear.
Yeah.
Ride. This one's an interesting one. I like it. It's kind of the, he's doing a little bit of a zany voice on the chorus. Let's go on a ride. Let's go on a ride.
That's kind of his style.
Yeah,
though.
no, exactly.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great song. Old school. We gonna be all right kind of stuff. This guy Do or Die. I don't really. I mean, it was fine.
Yeah, I think is it two guys? One of them's Do and one of them's Die.
Really?
I don't know. I heard two voices, so that's what I kind of I assume that's what it was. We should be Do or Die. That should be me and you.
The Do or Die brothers.
Yeah. I'm Do, you're Die for sure. For sure. Because you're getting up there in age, so.
Hey, can we pause so I can open up a window or something?
You can just open it up. Let me open a window.
I just climbed out.
Yeah, Alex is done with it, man.
So anyway, what I was saying was that gun violence in America is not even real. Boy, oh boy. We are actually on time.
Yeah, this is
something that, for once.
Yeah.
While it's fresh, what's your take? Good or bad? Killing people.
My take this was a distraction from the Epstein files.
Wow.
So, and it was an inside job from Trump and his people. So
yeah.
Okay.
I think it was a distraction from
9/11 being tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's 9/10.
Yeah, 9/10. So one fucking day. And the whole narrative of 9/11 could have changed forever and could have been, and the rights would have used it as a whole fucking, this is the new 9/11.
Oh, man.
That could have sparked the revolution there. Just like that could have sparked the fuck.
And then this episode drops on 9/12.
No way, brother.
If you can somehow edit it that quickly.
The first track that really wowed me was No More Old Men with Jamalia Woods, I believe is this young woman's name. Very introspective track about just past, future, the black community, aging, nostalgia, all that good fun stuff.
Losing people.
Yeah.
And yeah, he imparted some wisdom on that one for sure.
Very well crafted and structured track overall.
The kids
really enjoyed that
The kids
one.
don't got a chance no more. You see what he meant there.
Break it down, Alex. Break it down.
What he was saying, okay.
I can get my bongo. We can really break
to
this shit
chance. Down. If you think about it, a chance, like chance fell off. The kids didn't have chance. Now they have a chance again. You see, it's like some these things they might go past.
These things matter, yo.
The dome. They might go past
matters.
the dome. But that's why you got guys like me around.
You need us. You guys need us to get this stuff.
Yeah. When they're saying like they're not trying to free the old man no more, so that's a reference to the whole Free Larry Hoover movement, right?
It could be. I didn't think about it like that, but
because like that whole thing kind of fizzled out because they were like, yeah, you can't just let somebody out of jail. That
only the president can do that,
and he's not gonna do that. I don't care how many times Kanye tries to call Donald Trump or message him on Truth Social or whatever, but it's not going to work. But I think it's also in a more general sense of like, just losing people to violence in these communities. So
exactly. And I think he's kind of talking about how like he is kind of worried about aging a little bit now, and him being an old man now that he's getting up into his 30s and above,
right,
and kind of how he might handle that. Next track, do you want to say this one or or should I?
I don't really feel comfortable saying the
problem
title.
The problem is the name of the track.
But another great song.
Yeah,
kind of about empathy, and there's definitely a theme that's found in here about like medical malpractice against black people historically.
This is a very black album, I just want to say. So just know that this is not two white guys talking about it. We are not the authority on this at all.
Yeah, if you want like real commentary, go support black creators and stuff. But just in general, like I think that's partly why this album works as a comeback, as well as him focusing on more general issues and not just like the inner workings of his own marriage or whatever, but general
kind of like his feature on Shelter with Vic Mensa and how they were talking about like real shit in the community and stuff.
Yeah,
and he's
always had a knack for that, but he kind of got away from it.
Got super preachy and religious on Coloring Book and stuff, and just kind of didn't really have much of that.
Yeah, and it came off as kind of hollow.
Yeah.
And that's another thing we'll get on to later, is his criticisms of like mega churches and the whole Christianity like being sold as a product.
It's really kind of cool things to hear on a Chance album and a rap album in general.
And to kind of make amends for being like a corny Christian rapper in the past.
Kind
like
of feeding into the system and all that kind of stuff. Doing Kit Kat commercials, for God's sake.
But I mean, when he did that song "Holy" with Justin Bieber,
yeah, I forgot about that. Jesus,
that was it. That was peak God.
Yeah,
and like the whole my problem is your problem stuff. Like that's it's a different take on something that's we've heard before.
Yeah,
but like kind of a different way of putting it. Encouraging empathy across all racial categories.
Yeah, for sure.
Was this Kendrick the rapper?
Shit.
I'm saying
I never got a Kendrick Chance collab.
I'm saying they could collab on a song like with this kind of vibe.
Okay. I'm with it.
And BJ the Chicago Kid.
Of course.
His part's great. That almost goes without saying.
Yeah, so next time don't say it even. You're wasting time here.
I quit the podcast. I'm being harassed in the workplace.
First you can't open a window, and now this.
I'm going to go on a 20-minute rant about my harassment in the workplace that I've been receiving lately.
Well, I'm HR too, so nothing you can do about it.
I was just speeding through that whole discussion. So
okay. Well, let's speed through this one and keep it going here. Drapetomania, if I'm pronouncing that right, is the next one.
Yeah, I like the switch up. I like the switch up of styles right after that to
just kind of do a banger with this kid, Baby Chief Do It. I don't know. Is this is he on the XXL freshman list or something? I don't know. I don't know anything about this kid.
I love a rapper whose name is like a full sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was really.
What the longest rap name is. Del the Funky Homo Sapien, maybe.
I mean, I think you just answered your own question.
Okay, there we go.
There
it is. I like Chance's bar. Put your face in the cat for an hour. Do the rush hour dance.
There's a bar where he's like, she says, "Talk to me crazy." I go,
yeah. That's like that is almost like an acid rappy kind of like just stupid.
That's the emoji
shit.
Where the tongue's out and the two eyes are.
You're doing it. There it is. That's gonna be the thumbnail. Make it look fucking stupid, dude.
Fuck you, man. The line about Tupac, my favorite rapper's Tupac. I got a 9mm, says Thug Life.
I love the
and then he says fuck Ice.
Yeah, got a new chain. It says fuck Ice. Is great.
Right, new chain, fuck Ice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ice being slang term.
Okay, here we go. This is the reading rainbow of explaining hip hop lyrics here. Really dumbing it down for y'all out there.
I'm just saying, it's like some of these things might be going over your head.
It's true.
90% of podcasters are mentally handicapped. I mean, people who listen to podcasts. No, not
of course. Yeah,
not us.
Yeah, of course,
we are the brain geniuses.
Yeah. We're keeping this whole ship afloat here.
Another great track. I mean, I'm
Back
just
to the Go.
I'm just gonna be saying that a lot of these songs are good.
Back to the Go, Vic Mensa. I really something about the chorus on this song is really just like, wow, I didn't no chance could pull this kind of chorus off.
Yeah, it
like
felt
it's just
like
kind of a different sound for him. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't put my finger on what it is that I like about it so much, but
yeah, it felt like Death Cab for Cutie or some
Yeah.
shit. Like he's got the ability to write a great chorus that could even be like, you know, there's it's got like pop or, you know, indie rock appeal to it.
yeah. Yeah, it's great.
I'm back on
And Vic Mensa kills it as well.
It's all
Glad
kind of
they're working
about
together.
starting over in life
Yep.
and looking yourself in the mirror and going, "Why, God? Why?"
Yeah.
But
There was
not-
the did you peep the End of Beginning by that DJO guy sample at the beginning?
Oh.
The Back to Chicago, I'm dreaming.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, that was like one of the at the
Oh,
very
that's-
start.
that's
he's doing
smart.
the Back to Chicago thing, which is that's definitely smart. 'Cause that was a big TikTok fucking song as well.
And it feels earned as well having Vic Mensa on it as well.
For sure. Because they both because Vic also fell off to a lot of people after the whole dissing X at the VMAs or whatever,
And then
dropping that punk album that was
he
terrible.
got into some legal troubles.
Yeah,
and
he tried to smuggle like 200 tabs of acid over from
What the
Ghana
fuck,
or something. But then he's only been releasing quality music for the past few years, so he's kind of came back quicker than Chance did. He didn't give us that same amount of time to kind of recover, but they're both.
But yeah,
kinda
it was a
back.
dark time for like that whole scene for a couple of years there, where we were thinking like,
Kanye. I mean, he's still
well, geez,
he's
yeah.
still down
New
there. but,
documentary dropping soon.
Yeah, exactly. But Lupe has been holding it down.
Vic Mensa has turned. He's like an influencer now.
Yeah, I'm loving his Instagram.
He's doing these videos where every time he's just in his backyard, he walks
peels
up,
a fruit,
peels an
Yeah.
orange, and talks about like why Trump is a bitch or whatever.
Yeah. No, I love it. But he's still spitting though. He's spitting. He put on some like John Coltrane like fast jazz shit, and then he rapped over it. It was pretty dope as well. He's been doing cool stuff.
He could be the next Prez.
Dude,
I'm saying.
Did you catch the Vic Mensa had a Chanel West Coast ridiculousness bar in there?
Oh,
About ridiculousness, and then he said Chanel in the previous bar, and then the bar after he said West Coast. So, yeah, it was great.
Whoa,
So good.
I gotta call up my buddy Vince about that. He's a big ridiculousness
man,
fan.
You mentioned Vince every episode. I think you're in love with him. Oh, we didn't even talk about how we got shouted out by, or we had Larry June and Tizo Touchdown in our comments of our last video.
Yeah,
I wanted
what
to start
the
off with
fuck?
that, but I completely forgot about it.
Yeah,
We're
screwed up
talking
the
about it
whole
now.
intro, and we screwed it all up anyway. But yeah,
That was awesome.
can you believe it?
Yeah.
The real Larry June.
Yeah. They both liked it, laughing emojis.
And we're kind of making fun of them.
Yeah. That's why I was
Just
kind of
goes
like,
to
oh
show.
my God. I had to rewatch it 10 times. Like, are we actually like making fun of them really? But I mean, we're poking fun for sure, but like not in a mean way. We're complimenting them at the same time.
I think it worked out. And yeah, he basically does have a song where he says, "I just got a water."
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly.
And now if he really does that, we can sue.
Yeah.
And we're going to take him for every fucking dime he has.
If he calls it Steps In, Get My Steps In.
Getting My Steps
If he
In.
calls it an album or
Yeah.
song, Getting My Steps In. If he works with Tizo Touchdown, that's a win for us. Because they were talking in our comments a little bit.
Yeah. Tizo jumping in.
Yeah. That morning was just I was just on one, man. I was loving it.
We're like, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
All the pain,
Yeah.
all the
I
struggling.
didn't care that our last episode only got 50 views. I was
I
fucking
look at
living it.
myself, I cry sometimes.
Exactly. Felt like Chance the Rapper. We back, baby.
We are kind of back, though.
We never left.
Except we never left, true. But what was I going to mention about that? Yeah. And I mean, we don't need to, whatever. We messaged both of them, and neither of them responded.
Yeah, we wanted to get it. We both. I'm like, yo, love your
So,
shit. If you ever want to
just
come on the show for 10
From
minutes
up
on
here,
Zoom.
the highs and the
Yeah.
lows.
The highs and the lows. We'll get into it. Next track. I did like before we get into the highs and the lows, on the Back to the Go, I like Chance's reference to stop doing acid, but I've been keeping tabs. Referring to that whole phase as well. How he's
Smart
kind of
line.
he's putting the 10-day or the big day phase kind of behind him by referencing it, and now he's almost kind of leaving the acid rap and that
Yeah,
kind of
that's how
phase
you
behind.
close the chapter.
He's
on
really
it. It's good.
he's onto a new chapter here for sure.
Sidebar about that whole thing about like it was his. These are all mixtapes and all this shit. It's like they're just albums to me. Like I don't
Who
give a
cares,
fuck what
really?
he calls
yeah,
them.
no, exactly. I never. They were on streaming. They're not. I guess I
Yeah.
can't get the proper vinyl for them, but I mean, you can now on his
No,
website.
it's an album in my opinion. And
I'd say
I don't
10
give
Days
a
a
fuck.
mixtape.
Yeah,
But Acid Rap is an
everything
album.
after
Coloring Book
that.
is an
Yeah,
album, 10
those
Days
are
is an
albums.
album. Yeah, he won Grammys for it. Like, come on, what are we doing? Highs and Lows, Joey Badass. I mean, great track. I'm sure we talked about it at some point during the show when it came out a few years ago.
Yeah. I've been into it for years, and
Yeah, very solid self-affirmation kind of anthem. It
was perfectly placed in here.
Yeah, they work really well together. Triumphant kind of vocals on the chorus. Nice build up to it.
I'm an emotional roller coaster.
10 toes in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, that Nova Scotia bar. Shout out Canada. Shout out our East Coast fans.
Let's go. We'll be making out a trip to you on next year when we go on our
and I'm going to be
Rapcast
performing
tour.
at the Funny Bone in Moncton, New Brunswick. I think when we blow up, we relocate to Halifax, right?
Yeah, we get a farm out there, and we're like, it's too rocky. We can't farm here, and then we come back. That's all it's gonna be.
They turn us around at the fucking Nova Scotia border. Space and Time.
Space and Time. This to me is like the same drugs of this album, in terms of it being very anthemic and kind of corny at the same time.
The same
and
drugs no more. No, I don't think this is as good as Same Drugs.
I don't think it's as good, but this is the same kind of level of like it's corny, but it's good.
Right.
And he's really kind of like it's almost like it's like a Lion King soundtrack type song, in terms of like the production and like
that's
it's
what I was thinking. Like
very
churchy.
theater.
It was churchy,
yeah.
but like a little bit of that like Jamaican kind of dance hall.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's I when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know if I can get into this one really.
It's like,
and then it's grown on me a lot since. It's one of my favorites now. It's very endearing. It's very sincere. Kind of talking about his heartbreak and the divorce and all that kind of stuff. And
I was
making
definitely
it relatable and still not getting too deep into the fucking weeds of it, but still making it digestible for the audience.
I didn't like it as much at first, but over time, it grew on me.
Yeah.
And there's kind of this whole redemption storyline that he's like at this point, like he's building this story up about himself.
Yeah.
Like you're midway through the album, and then Link Me in the Future. That's the one where I was like, this is a bit cheesy. Like, and like,
oh really? I like
the way he's singing at first.
Link me in the future.
But then
yeah,
I started to get it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm glad they gave us some heartbreak on this album. You can't just go through a divorce and then not have any songs about it on your album.
Yeah.
Like, and
he's yearning. He's fucking yearning on this one. Good old
forever.
yearn track. Yeah. You're lost for words, man.
I'm not doing that good right now.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to link Alex in the future here because I don't know if he can go on right now.
But like, there's some cheese in the chance,
for sure. But that's what I want, some cheese in the chance.
Cheesy with a chance of the rapper. Let's go. Okay, I finally got.
We're back.
I got to something.
We're back. Here we go.
All the stumbling was worth it for that.
Me in the future. Good stuff, man. This one
I was trying to remember what the lyric is. Something about link me in the future. I'll find you in somewhere in forever.
Find you in forever. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Like almost sounds like an MGK song at first.
A little bit. I kind of like how like the synthy vocals that he has and the layering and stuff is kind of almost like Summer Friends off Coloring Book and the kind of like a Francis and the Lights, if you remember those guys.
Yes.
That kind of sound, that kind of vocoder effect they have on the voice is kind of was giving me flashbacks to that. So it's not like Old Chance is completely gone. You still get some glimpses of some of the influences and some of that peeking through, but it's definitely new.
I met Kanye West. I'm never going to hell.
It's fail is the bar, but I see what you're saying.
Oh, there was one lyric on the
ahead.
Lincoln Me in the Future. You're on your high horse. You lost the stirrups.
Yeah,
I like that line. Rare mention of a stirrup, which is the device that keeps your feet planted when you're on
stirrup. I wonder if there's any other rap song that's ever said stirrup before.
Maybe Aesop Rock.
Oh yeah,
like he was doing a rap about Genghis Khan and how he took over. Asia.
Rock is great, man.
But yeah, like he's a very verbose gentleman, and like he'll bring out some shit that you don't necessarily always hear on rap songs.
Yeah, it makes it his own for sure.
Gun in Your Purse was not my favorite.
No, me neither.
I'm justifying it by saying I just don't relate to that really.
You never had to put a gun in your girl's purse, man?
No,
you've been doing it wrong, bro.
I have never thought about that until I listened to this
song. You put it
song.
up your ass. Okay, you're one of those guys. All right, fair enough.
I don't support guns.
Well, I take
need gun.
I take mine completely apart. Just I'm really good at just taking it apart all in one and then just scattering it. So I'm just I just do that.
You hide little pieces of the gun around the room.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when something goes down,
yeah,
John Wick style.
Exactly. You got me.
Put this gun in your fanny pack.
Nice. I thought you were going to go a different direction based on the events of today with that one, but I'm glad it was a fanny pack shout out. Go listen to Check.
Oh man, Charlie Kirk fan cam to this song. Put this gun in your purse.
Oh man,
all right,
we're getting into it today, boys and girls and everyone in between.
No, but for real, guys, we do not support terrorism or whatever you call it.
No.
I'm a fan.
Crazy stuff. I mean,
but
it's
I don't support it.
Yeah,
I'm not a support. I wouldn't call myself a supporter.
I'm not mad at it, but it shouldn't happen. You know, one of those things.
We'll cut all this crap anyway.
No, I'll leave it in for sure.
Right.
I think this song was just kind of all over the place. If anything, kind of a bit unserious, going from like the really serious kind of sounding songs, and then just put the gun in your purse with the Young Thug feature and Tia Corinne. And the Young Thug feature is pretty bland.
Can we give Donkey of the Day to Young Thug at this point?
I mean, yeah, he's been
going
spiraling.
around.
He's been spiraling.
Talking trash on my girl Glorilla, saying she's ugly from jail.
Yeah, getting.
Why are you talking about
catching sprays?
Like what the fuck? And then apologizing, and then she's just like, "Man, shut up."
It was that. It was him dissing Kendrick, saying he should work with NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk and Yo Gotti and shit. And I'm like, okay, man. Like
then he tries to explain that Gunna's a rat, this person's a rat, that person, but he's somehow not a rat.
Even though, because he kind of explained on the phone call that he ratted on someone. Like he pretty much said it. Like
people in his gang are in the jail for him, and he's not in it anymore. So, but then he's not a. There's levels to being a rat. No.
Yeah.
And this whole
it's a rat race, brother.
Oh, God, the jokes write themselves. But
we're firing on all cylinders today.
It goes without saying that this whole the street code, these people are rats, and these people are. It's all fake.
Kind of bullshit, yeah.
This is might as well be astrology you're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
No, and Gunna's fine. He's doing fine. Like,
if you were if you were Gunna, you would be like, no, I would be 10 toes down. I would be holding it down for 10 years. No.
Yeah, come on.
You could be you could be a rapper out living your best life.
And you can make huge hits like Fuck You Mean.
All you have to do is tell on your homies.
Yeah.
Like, I would do that in 1 second.
Oh, come on. Hold on.
It would take me half a second to come up with the plea deal to send Andrew and Josh to jail.
I'm taking the SF chain off you, man. This is ridiculous. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
The cop hasn't even finished the sentence yet. I'm like, they're all criminals, and I'm the good one.
You're the ringleader, and you know it. Come on now.
Yeah. But honestly, a cool look for Tia Corinne.
Sure, yeah, I'm all for her glow up.
I didn't really like what she did on this song that much.
It's a little bit different. It definitely doesn't measure up to the Denzel feature last year.
But yeah,
she's dropping a new
verse of the year last year, in my opinion. So.
Dropping a new song with JID. I think it's probably out by now. By the time people are hearing this, so
okay,
that's gonna be fucking awesome, man. Next track, Tree. We talked about it last week at the very end of the show, I think, or 2 weeks ago. With Smino and Lil Wayne.
I'm glad it made the album.
Yeah.
Good track.
Kind of a fun weed track that's kind of used to kind of explore his childhood a little bit and kind of get into his mom and working. Thought he worked at the cracker factory because she can't stand the white people working there or some shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
They all do their thing on it.
There's gonna be frustrations in this white man's game.
Yeah, it's a bit. I can see some people not really vibing with the chorus, or he's kind of doing something different with the inflection a little bit and kind of straining himself a little bit, but I like it. I think it's a classic chance. So
you gotta laugh sometimes, and like he did talk about this government weed is a government scam.
Yeah. Hey, it's true. It is true. I say that firsthand.
Me too.
Next track, Burn Your Block. This is giving Kanye West production wise.
This is giving
Burn Your
Vori.
Block. Burn Your Block. Yeah. No, Vori. Yeah, good call.
Who's honestly the worst. I hate Vori.
You hated Vori? Has he done anything recently to warrant your hate, buddy Alex?
I heard him on like the Offset album or something, and I was like, we should have left this guy back in 2022. Like, fuck this shit. Burn Your Block was a slow burner for me.
I don't have much to say about it. I don't remember it too much, but I like it. Solid. Yeah.
And I noticed Vince was jamming to it in the car today.
Okay, all right. We got to get him on the show or just stop talking about him. One of the two.
I'm just saying, like,
getting jealous. Okay, I feel like you're gonna run away and do a podcast with him.
It's like when you're DJing and you start to notice that the ladies come down to the floor when you play this specific one. You know, so like I peeped that. Okay. I peeped him going like this to the song.
Nice. Oh, so you were playing it.
He's not a good dancer.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I control the vibes when I'm driving the truck.
Nice.
Letters, that was we kind of talked about that, but he has a bone to pick with many different things. I was almost getting shades of Macklemore in terms of like I'm standing on my fucking soapbox on this song, and you're all just gonna have to
and just sticking to a theme and really just kind of giving it his all.
And so it's fuck Joel Osteen. Yeah, he has some kind of a beef with the church in Chicago. Yeah, something regarding a funeral. I don't really understand.
Right. There's some sort of like family politics as well that have to do with stuff like I'm sure like involved. Like I don't know. It's
and
a lot of stuff touched upon.
The third verse was kind of this prayer kind of thing. Well, he also touched on racism and Dylan Roof.
Yeah,
and like being treated differently because he's white and yeah, he definitely gets into the weeds on that one. I like that,
really well written,
going political on this one,
well structured, well rounded, well done. Chance.
There's a bar about Dogma, Silent Bob, or something.
Yeah,
some kind of
that one. Yeah.
Speed of Light. This one felt like Chano is back, like the juke style thing, but with like this airy, vibey thing going on, and you got the children's choir. And BJ the Chicago Kid.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of moving parts here.
A song like this deserved to be on here.
Yeah, it hasn't quite grabbed me yet, but I do enjoy it as well.
The ingredients are all there.
Yeah, it's all exactly.
You just
gotta
put it in the
oven. Does kind of remind me the whole like talking about like not hiding your light kind of stuff. Like is giving shades of when we saw him live. Echo Beach all those years ago for the coloring book tour, and how he kept talking the whole night about like this is the moment we're gonna find our light, this is the like all the and then it was so anticlimactic because there was nothing, at least in my mind, nothing was really resolved. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about half the time.
It was a bad crowd. There was a whole problem with
standing in sand.
The drapes didn't come out.
It was 20-minute delay because he had these giant theatrical red curtains, and then one of them didn't go, and then it was 20 minutes. Francis and the Lights was the opening, which was pretty lukewarm.
Francis and the Lights got booed by me.
Yeah.
We talked to some people about Mac Miller.
Yeah. Divine Feminine.
And you bought that shirt. Bootleg. You bootlegged that.
I have a few bootleg shirts. I have a Mac one from the Good AM tour as well.
It's a trip seeing that shirt because I also bought an identical one that was same one. Way too small for me. Yeah.
And you sold it.
It's been
donated
destroyed like years ago.
I've seen it because I think you took it to a Value Village or something.
And you saw it in there?
I saw it. No, I saw it at the what's that weird thrift store downtown there?
The Odd Spot.
Odd Spot. I saw it at Odd Spot. Same. I'm like, and I was like, I looked at it and I'm like, this has got to be Alex's same shirt because I know you didn't drop it off there, but I'm like, they probably just the people that work there went to Value Village like, oh, we could probably sell this at our store. I took it, and then it was there. I think it was there last time I went, so bastards. We got to look into it.
I gotta go buy it back.
Was there like a hole on like the like a shoulder? Yeah, that's yours for sure. So if anyone wants to go to Odd Spot, I
got a beef with Odd Spot. I tried to sell them my old Brockhampton merch. They didn't
didn't know who Brockhampton is.
They didn't take it.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I mean, I still like the Odd Spot though. I'm still gonna go.
Yeah, no, it's good store. I like the whole outro of the guy talking about like. You want to cry in a Toyota or a Rolls Royce? I don't want to cry at all. I want to be happy. I want to be happy walking. Like,
yeah, is that a reference to the Freddie Gibbs song, or was that already a thing before?
What Freddie Gibbs?
Where he's like, or I think it was a Benny the Butcher song. Well, are you gonna cry in this Toyota or this Maybach?
I don't know. I think it's just a general thing that people say, like,
Right.
oh yeah, would you want to cry in your shitty Prius, or do you want to cry in a Mercedes Benz or a Maybach or whatever?
Yeah, it's
nice
like
car.
why
It's
is it
like,
just
why-
a prerequisite that you're crying?
Why am I crying? Yeah, exactly. So I like that
stupid.
take. Pretty is a self-love track to a T.
It was actually written by Slow Burn.
yeah, I could see it.
Guy's got so much self-esteem.
Yeah.
I didn't really do any notes on this song.
It's fine. I don't know.
Yeah, the album ends off strong with the next couple. Just a drop. Have you guys heard of this thing called the Holy Bible?
Man,
because Jay Electronica,
he's here to talk, man.
Oh
he's
boy,
here to spread some gospel. I mean, I think Jay Electronica was on Coloring Book very briefly, but it makes sense to have a chance in Jay Electronica song in 2025. I think Jay is still alluding to some kind of stuff on towards the end of here. Talking about Facebook and hate groups or something. I don't know. But
he's saying like, if Jesus was around now, they would say he's a hate group or whatever.
But
which
I think
is like
overall,
true. I think
overall, it's definitely not his worst verse. I like the idea of the song, just talking about water, I guess, and land.
Some good metaphor work.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not my favorite on here, but I like it. It's too religious, a little bit too heavy on the metaphors and the references to be. It's really
the guy sitting next to me never went to church growing up. Okay,
can't you tell him?
And it shows.
Heathen.
It shows.
All my
the way
friends
he treats
are
people.
Heathens, take it slow.
All my friends are pagans, take it slow.
Yeah, let's go. Speed of Love outro, love it. I love the Mac Miller bars talking about his passing. And how he kind of goes into a little bit of his early career, how he was kind of growing up on tour, and how that may have kind of affected him and his some of his life choices and stuff. Another bar about acid on here. You take the acid if you're so concerned. They talk about it like it's some sort of super serum, which is good. And then he also had a bar about saying, "I'm a good friend Jimmy Fallon knows." What are we thinking there? Are they good friends? I mean, I think because Chance did a lot of random late night stuff in the past few years. He was just around in that circuit because he was on The Voice. So maybe
the Coloring Book era, I remember them doing a show that they did a performance on Fallon. Yeah, I remember that.
I just don't trust anyone that's friends with Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon just pretends he's friends with everybody.
Yeah, it's just true. Yeah, he's just a very blanket.
He's a fucking golden retriever.
Yeah,
so I mean, whatever. All the power to him being friends with Jimmy Fallon. No. I wish I could say the same.
This
instead
takes the score
instead
down.
Of just friends with Bill Hader and
that would be a lot
Seth
cooler.
Meyers.
That would be a lot cooler. That unfortunately, him being friends with Jimmy Fallon takes the score down for me quite a bit. For the outdoor album. So.
Imagine your claim to fame is your best friends with Seth Meyers.
that would go off at the
nobody's
bar.
Nobody's favorite late night host.
I'm surprised he still has a show.
You got to be like the unpopular girl to be like, no, that's my favorite late night host because nobody else likes him.
They got to be different, man.
No, I'm a Conan till I die.
Yes, sir. Jay Pacey on the stew. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just in time. We just wrapped Chance. Hey guys, Andrew from the Rapcast here. Just letting you know that for the next 10 minutes, we are not recording audio through our mics. It is recording through the camera. So the audio that you hear is going to be through the camera. It's not going to be that great. So feel free to skip ahead 10 minutes when we talk about the Earl Sweatshirt album. But if you want to hear about Josh's experience at the Toronto International Film Festival this year, then feel free to keep listening. All right, so Jay Pacey is on the podcast. Hey. Elvis is doing his own thing over there. Josh, is the Criterion Closet out yet? Do you have the video? Did you get a video?
Yeah, we got a video.
Okay, we'll throw it up. The link to it, or put up a piece. What are you doing over there? Sorry, I fucked up the thing a little bit.
Yeah.
Start the whole
You're gonna
podcast
see.
over.
Sorry, someone else was getting some attention, and I had to do something.
You had to interject.
I was going to say, man.
You're gonna have to interject.
No, but so our good friend Jay Pacey here had a nice little run-in at TIFF. Do you want to?
Yeah, I met Guillermo del Toro. He was a super nice guy. I can send you the video.
Yeah, we'll put videos. We'll put pictures.
Yeah,
huge moment for our boy.
Yeah.
What does he smell like?
I don't. I don't know, like a man.
You took a sniff. I know you took a sniff for sure.
I sniffed my hand afterwards.
Oh boy.
Like I've never washed his hand
He
again.
touched himself with that hand before he washed it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
Hopes it rubs up on him.
Yeah, exactly. Some of that genius rubs off on me.
So did you say, "Hey Guillermo, your genius is showing"?
That would have been great.
Knowing him, he probably would have laughed at that.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, you know him?
No, like, yeah.
Wow.
I know him better. I know him better now than I did before.
You know what? You know him way more than I do. So
you had a conversation with him.
Yeah, I had a conversation with the guy, and
you know what? I was hating.
He was really nice. Yeah.
So what's
probably the best day of the year so far.
Wow.
Okay. Here we are.
Yeah. And at Criterion Closet was really fun too, even though I had to wait in line for 10 hours. But that gives everything else perspective now, because it's just like, oh, an hour train ride, so fucking what? I stood in line for 10 hours.
I'm gonna need a full explanation of how you sat there for 10 hours.
We just stood there for 10 hours.
So what time did you get there?
We got there at 9:30
in the morning.
Too
early.
In the morning.
And you got in at 7:30.
We got in at around 7:30. Yes. At night.
I can't even imagine you waiting for 3 hours anywhere. Like you would go and you couldn't do it. I couldn't do it either, but you would break before me. You would like.
I mean, I would probably just take a nap.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
Did you nap your way through any of it?
No. I did have to step away to charge my phone a little bit. So my girlfriend gave me the keys to her place, and so I went there and just charged my phone for about half an hour. And then I came back.
You chilled for a second.
But then
you were able to get food and stuff.
I was able to get food. Yeah, actually, I didn't get food and like a proper meal until after. I just got like a sandwich. Like my girlfriend brought me a sandwich and stuff like that for.
So then you finally get in, and it's
you get 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah.
It's a truck with.
It's a truck with rare movies and stuff like that. I wish I.
And you make a video and you pick out. You've seen the Criterion Collection.
Yeah.
So it's that. But I mean, because I think you were supposed to get more time, but because Guillermo was in there for like.
No. Like it was specified at the start of the things. Like you only get 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was 5 or something at the beginning. So that's
no. You only get 3 minutes. Like we knew that going in.
Right.
But like the line was just delayed because Guillermo del Toro. I can't speak on like his like first name like I know him.
My guy.
Guillermo, my guy. He went in there for like 10 minutes. So it kind of held up the line a little bit. So but everybody in the line thought it was just funny. So nobody really.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, nobody really like took because afterwards he came out and met everybody and like said hi to everybody. So nobody was really mad about it.
There was one guy who was pissed off. He was like, more like Guillermo del Toro.
He was like, he spent a lot of time with the people at the end of the line. Because, like, oh man, I feel so bad for you guys and stuff.
So if you were at the end of the line, was that when there were people waiting before you guys got there even?
Yes. Oh, there was...
People were there from like 5:30.
So that's what the 10 hours is. It's you're waiting for everybody to go through.
Yeah.
But, like, how is there anything left by the time if you've been waiting
they have so many copies of things.
So they just replenish.
Yeah, they have so many copies of things. They did sell out of some stuff. Like Pan's Labyrinth and...
yeah, Guillermo's there. You gotta fucking.
Yeah, you gotta buy Pan's Labyrinth if it's there.
Autograph.
Yeah, if I had only brought my book his book that I have, it's called At Home with Monsters, because I mentioned when I talked to him. When I talked to him, the one thing I mentioned. God damn it! The one thing I mentioned was like your book is like really inspiring to me and stuff, and I could have like just railed on and on and on about it, about like all the things I appreciate about him, but I didn't want to like suck his dick, you know. So I'm like, I just gotta like, I had to bring up one thing. That was just the thing that came to mind first, basically. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I got Eraserhead and Quadrophenia on Blu-ray.
Nice.
After that, and they gave us free tote bags and everything.
Well, that's worth it.
And they gave us. And they came around and gave us candy and chips and stuff like that as well. And they're super accommodating. Like the guy, like the president of the Criterion Collection was there. You would have thought he was a volunteer. Like he was so nice and accommodating to everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like, is there anything I can get you guys? Like, are we feeling okay? You know, it's like, it was just a really nice guy. Everybody was really nice.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy Steven.
Yeah.
Me and George were up late night coming up with new ideas for Star Wars.
Yeah. In fact, like, because we had to go in groups and everything, because they assigned us groups of 5 and everything, because like we couldn't just go in there individually, because like that would have taken even longer.
Right. You'd still be waiting there.
Yeah, we'd still be waiting there today.
Diapers just filled up.
I met this guy named Temmie.
Timmy or
Temmie.
Temmie. Okay.
He was
I was gonna say
adult man going by Timmy.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, no, I prefer Timmy actually.
Yeah, he was really cool. You'll see him in the video if we get a video of it.
Shout out Timmy.
Yeah, he told me about a movie called Iron Crow, I think it was. He said that I would like it because when you're there, you have to make friends with people with your group.
For 10 hours you have.
You have to make friends with people in your group or just people in general and stuff like that, because I'm just like otherwise you would just go completely insane.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Everybody around was super nice.
That's super crazy.
Yeah,
like you made a whole day out of it. So
yeah. Also, Ethan Hawke was there, but
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
Ethan Hawke walked by and he was like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for coming."
I loved you in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yo, Northman was crazy, bro. I wanted to say that. But...
Was he in the?
Yeah, he was in the Northman.
Right.
He was the father.
The old king.
He was the king. Yeah.
King of whatever.
Dead Poet Society is important too. But yeah, this is not the movie cast.
Well, yeah, I wanted to let you get it off.
Yeah, this is all a reference to the famous rap song we did where I said, "We saw Guillermo exhibit at the AGO."
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that the entire time I met him.
On the Go Train Home.
What song was that?
It was Old Republic.
The Old Republic Freestyle.
That is a fucking stinker.
Yeah, that was such a garbage.
No, watch out for that one. That's a rare Buddy Alex.
That's a good one. Maybe we'll play it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Just to get a taste.
Yeah,
I'm saying the unreleased Buddy Alex tapes coming to
I got the blackmail.
Coming to a hard drive near you.
Yeah. But yeah, we are here to talk about Earl motherfucking Sweatshirt.
It's not recording.
At least now the conversation actually matters. So there we go. All right, here we go. Sorry for the bad audio there for the past 5 minutes, but we are back and we are sounding beautiful.
All right, let's redo the entire Guillermo del Toro discussion.
10 hours, Criterion Collection, President was there. We got it.
Yeah, the President of the United States was there.
Yep, President was there. Yep.
Somebody shot him.
Yeah. Oh boy. September 10th, never forget, ladies and gentlemen. No, but we're talking about Earl Sweatshirt. We're all huge fans. If you guys have listened to the podcast before, we've done a lot of deep dives on his albums every time they've come out. And we get super in the weeds with it. We intend to do so here a little bit today. I listened to it maybe 5 or 6 times. I've really sat with it. I don't think these guys have heard it as many times. But we're still going to do our best and give you our thoughts on it. What are your guys' initial thoughts?
After my second listen, I would say it's definitely... I agree with what you guys were saying before. With what you were saying before the podcast. It's definitely, I think, his best since some rap songs. It's most take a shot every single time we say the word cohesive. It's the most cohesive piece of work since then. Even though if you told me that there was just one producer throughout the whole thing, I would have believed you. Because it flows.
It's a lot of one producer, but there's also Navy Blue was on there.
Navy Blue was on there, yeah.
And then Earl did the last track, I think, with Navy Blue as well. There's 1 or 2 more random ones in there.
One of those tracks is definitely an Alchemist beat.
No.
Okay. Well, it's a type.
It's very well. That's what we were talking about last episode about how he has this whole world where this falls into because you could have fooled me as well. I just saw he posted the track list originally when he was promoting it, and it's had the producer credits, and there was no Alchemist. Okay, no Alchemist Earl album. Let's go. Let's see what this is like. I think it's a lot of the. I can't remember the name of the producer. Shout out the producer of a lot of these songs. I think it was the same one that did Tabula Rasa, which I also thought was Alchemist.
It still wasn't?
Apparently not.
Oh, really?
It was shot. The music video was shot at Alchemist's crib, so I kind of assumed that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what threw me. For a loop.
But correct me if I'm wrong, and I might correct myself and throw up a little thing if I am wrong. But that's what I heard. That wasn't an Alchemist beat. But the production's fantastic.
That one really threw me for a Z loopers.
Nice.
Thank you.
Another sick reference there.
Thank you. That's why I got paid the big bucks. Seeing the rollout for this was quite a treat. There's a very merry prankster kind of vibe to the whole thing. Obviously, Live, Laugh, Love, kind of an ironic title.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the cheesiest things they put on, what do you even call it? Like a sign that you put up in your house?
Our mom has one out back there.
Literally says Live, Laugh, Love.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we could...
We should
take a picture.
Let's take a
We'll
pic
take
in
a
front.
picture
Yeah,
by it,
we'll do that.
Yeah. Now, though, it's Earl Sweatshirt.
I know.
Branded.
I saw someone...
It's like, does that really say Live, Laugh, Love? No, it's Earl Sweatshirt reference.
I saw someone that...
It's genius.
On the Earl subreddit that got a Live, Laugh, Love tattoo, and I'm like... Well, this is a bit... That's kind of crazy because there's still so much meaning of just the white momness of it all. That's so hard. And the Tumblr-ness of it all. That's so hard to shake.
The next album is going to be called...
He's reclaiming it.
It's Wine O'Clock!
Yeah.
Is it a day that ends with Y? Great. Give me a drink or something like that.
Well, he's sober now, so he won't be doing any of that stuff. Or at least he's not drinking.
True.
He has a joint... smoking a joint on the cover of this album.
But
the rollout was interesting. Yeah, because some of the teaser videos was just him at like a kid's birthday party, which like does have to do with the record though, for sure.
Yeah,
talking about his family and his kids and stuff.
And when
like
he
that.
did the listening party, he did this whole prank.
Yeah,
he got Zach Fox to film the whole thing where he got some random Asian man to be his body double up there.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's straight some MF Doom.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
MF
did.
Doom stuff.
Right, because he did that exact thing.
The thing with Doom was that like the person was behind a mask, so it was like, well, you couldn't really tell if it was or wasn't.
Right.
Whereas this was obviously not Earl Sweatshirt, which is kind of what made it funnier to me.
But like he knows his fan base and that like they rolled with the humor of it all. Like,
you could see some people in the audience be like, "What?" Like, but a lot of people were vibing with it because seemed to be a pretty intimate, small thing. And I think he just wasn't feeling it. And he was like, "I'd just rather just get work done at the office instead of doing this stupid thing." So let me just.
In a way, it makes the whole experience more special for everyone that was there.
Yeah,
as well.
They were at the fake Earl show. Like, it's pretty cool.
There was only ever one fake Earl show, and they were at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of people were saying this is a spiritual successor to some rap songs. What are your thoughts on that?
I was trying to like talk myself out of that because I'm like, well, I want it to be it's a different thing and it's in its own thing, and I think it is. But I definitely see the parallels. I think they're both 24 minutes long. A lot of songs are pretty short. I mean, that's been Earl's bag for a while now, doing the short songs. But very like kind of loop sample based, like production wise. I think it's similar. In terms of the topics of what he's talking about, couldn't be further from different, I think, for the most part.
I think it's more of like an antithesis.
Yeah, it's the same side, of a different side of the same coin almost.
Yeah, an antithesis of that, and I don't like shit, I don't go outside as well.
Yes, yeah, 'cause I think he has a bar on here, something about like I'm outside or something like that, and it kind of almost might reference that.
Because in an interview that he did, he talked about how this album was a conversation between himself now and himself and his 16-year-old self.
Yeah.
And saying like, and how he was saying like live, laugh, love. You're like that would be like that's some bullshit.
When you were 16, that was just you made fun of it and just it was kind of a troll.
Now as an adult, you're like yes.
Now you're actually able to unpack like why you had this sense of humor as a fucking crazy ass 16-year-old who was like had no discipline and like was doing all kinds of wild shit. Yeah, it's very mature, like reflective kind of album in the lyrical content.
I'd say even the album covers like have a similar color palette with kind of like the browns, and then obviously this one here is very chaotic, and now
kind of
with
scary.
Live, Laugh, Love is it's a still shot, and it's him calmer, and he still has a joint in his mouth, but it's kind of his face is kind of in the same area as well as this. Like if you put up both the photos, like it is, I'm not crazy. I did look at it, and I'm like I see some parallels for sure here that you could.
No, you're not crazy.
Okay, well, don't touch me there. even SRS, live, laugh, love. You know, it's three words. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely I don't know if that was intentional from him, but that's
people in the future are
going to
refer to this album as LLL.
Yeah,
like
man.
just type out the letters.
Yeah, no,
fucking
it's cringe, man. No, it's lame.
But I'll say my initial thoughts is the album is still growing on me. But when the some rap songs comparisons come, like there's definitely a couple songs that I'm starting to really like off of this album, but it's still taking me some time to break it down.
I've listened to it 5-6 times, and I'm still like figuring out which ones are my favorites and which ones I more resonate with.
To bring up some rap songs, like there isn't a song like "Shattered Dreams" that I really connected with right away, off the bat.
Sure,
but I understand the sonic comparisons because the beats that he chooses here are more somewhat glitchy, or they kind of stop and start in a way similar to some rap songs. But some rap songs was much more sad album.
And
overall.
The production was a bit more out there as well, and way glitchier and way more kind of just all over the place.
It was more like, it left you like thinking, oh, did my headphones just come out of the
it's part of the reason why like I return to that album so much, aside from the lyrical content as well. It's just like there's so many sounds to listen to on there, and there's so many different things happening where so you want to keep listening to it and be like, okay, well, I didn't even catch this, and this is my 50th time listening to it, whatever, right? Like I can see myself coming back to this album in a similar vein. But you're right, I wouldn't say that a song like completely, you know, grabbed me like Azukar off of some rap songs did. I'd say maybe Tourmaline or whatever that one is. That one's very unique even within this album. I think he's kind of doing a melodic kind of
The last track, Exhaust,
that was great.
That's the one I've been connecting with lately as well.
Gamma, I'd say as well, is a highlight. I'd say the opening track as well, because I mean we'll get into the track by track in a second, but you can hear him smiling while rapping, which is so like good to hear. Like in a world where a lot of, maybe not a lot, but a good chunk of kind of blog era, SoundCloud era rappers that we kind of grew up with passed away. Like to have, because of depression or suicide or drug addiction and all the things that correlate, to have Earl beat all that stuff, because he was in a pretty bad place obviously back in the day, and for him to kind of come out to the other side is like, it's great to see, because we didn't see that from every one of our favorite artists. So the fact that we got to this stage with Earl is awesome. Yeah,
there's definitely some songs where you're sitting there thinking, somebody who's like at least 30 or like mentally 30 came up with these.
No, he's 30. He's older than us.
Like
right?
You don't get to that wisdom level until you've been through some shit, and now that like he has a son and another one on the way, I think.
31. Okay. Or he has a 4-year-old and a baby, like a child, like a baby, like a few month old.
But I think like part of why it has an extra impact with us is just because being fans for over a decade.
Yeah.
Like you really grow up with these people.
It feels like we're rewarded here with this album of like, okay, we went through the shit with him, and now he's here. He's showing that we can also get out of our situations and get to a better place.
Yeah. Cause I remember his first crazy, like hearing his first crazy verses on Tyler the Creator songs way back, and thinking this guy's got a sick mind, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see the growth for sure. And that's why like I also like when there's a song that comes up that hasn't connected with me, it's like I'm much more reticent to shit on it, because it's like this will eventually reveal its genius to me.
Yeah.
It just might take me some time.
That's the thing with the Earl stuff, is that like it's to get a proper review where we want to get all of our thoughts off, we'd have to do this like a year from now in order for us to actually like talk about it to the complete extent. So doing a kind of new-ish Earl review doesn't always maybe come across the best way, just because we're still getting our thoughts in order. We still don't exactly know what we think about.
Because I actually find that the last Voir dire has been growing on me since, and I like it even more now than
for sure.
before.
I really liked that album when it came out, but I kind of it didn't really stick with me, and then I had to go back to it, and now I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah.
And now, like, I recognize that the song 27 Braids is like one of my favorite songs like ever. Like,
Yeah.
and I didn't even really put that together
Right.
until like
Exactly.
somewhat recently. So,
it's interesting how he's talking about. I mean, he talks about his wife and kids a lot, but he also talks about God and praying quite a bit on this album, which we've kind of got hints of in the past few albums. But it's crazy going from like the Satanist leaning Art Future days to now as well. It's another interesting comparison.
He was very much an atheist in like Doris and some rap songs.
Exactly.
Or,
I don't like shit.
I don't like shit.
Yeah.
man, remember atheism?
Man,
Cool.
what a fad that was.
Fucking Ricky Gervais is gonna tell me what to think. Fuck you. I'm going back to God, bitch.
Want to listen to Jesus or Ricky Gervais? Give me a break.
Our atheist heroes all let us down. It turned out they were all bad people. Bill Maher, for example. Ugh. Would you go to a church hosted by Earl Sweatshirt?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been to his shows, man. That's what it is.
It is that was a religious experience for me. Oh yeah. We saw Earl Sweatshirt. Yeah,
I've seen him.
I only
three.
saw him the once.
No, you were at the. We saw him for the Sick tour, because I was with Action Bronson, right?
Yeah.
And then we also saw him for some rap songs tour, I believe.
Yeah. With like the two openers.
Yeah, where it was like Live E and like Baby
no,
Mother.
yeah, I
something.
remember that
Yeah.
actually. Sure.
But then me and Josh saw him for the I Don't Like Shit tour as well.
Man,
So
you guys are veterans.
that's why I'm not even trying to see him just to go around. Even though I love this album, I'm just like I've seen him a few times. Now.
One other thing, talking about Earl Sweatshirt live, I've noticed that a lot of these songs were debuted live first.
Yeah, I wonder if he does that just in terms of like feeling out the crowd and kind of feeling out how it sounds live before he really commits to it. I wonder if that plays any part into his decision making in terms of getting on the album.
It's kind of a lost art when bands used to do that all the time, where it's like, hey, we're road testing these songs. Let us know what you think. It's like
Yeah, you get that a lot in like early acts and the ones that are still kind of on the rise. Like OBGM is a great punk band from Toronto. They do it all the time. But you're right. You don't see it a lot these days, and especially in rap, you don't see it.
Yeah, especially because everybody now, like, it's like here I go with a boomer take, but like it's like because everybody has phones now, like, it's just like it's gonna get leaked online and shit. Like.
I saw some crazy shit of Earl like rapping over some like trap beats on Instagram the other day.
Yeah,
I want that song to come out as well.
no,
Like,
that would be an interesting direction to go from here.
Like, as much as I like this music, like I find that the Chance album was more impactful on me because
Really?
it was like more standard style of music. Like it was more digestible and
Yeah, I can see
it
that.
got in easier.
Yeah.
And I find that I don't know, I'm becoming corny or something, or like.
Well, you're almost 30, so yeah,
Yeah.
that tracks.
Like I like a nice low fat.
Sure,
album.
yeah, and you don't always want to be like analyzing the music you're listening to and really having to think about it that hard.
And
like you
sometimes
want
I
to just
think
be able to listen to it.
I have pop music sensibilities sometimes.
That's fair. Yeah.
But then like every now and again something like this Earl comes along and I unearth my artistic
There's a select few artists that I hold that I really need to like think about when I'm listening to it.
But like I'm sure there's a lot of rappers making this type of stuff that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Like Mavi and
Mike's gotten pretty big now, but he was the early Slums era.
Fucking even Wiki, like there's a lot of other rappers that are in that vein that I might not necessarily lend it as much attention because I don't have a personal connection with it.
Right.
But like I'm sure that there's a lot more great stuff in this genre.
For sure. And I have been liking Mike quite a bit more that I listen to him. And Mavi's slowly starting to get into some of my catalog as well, but I feel like Earl is just on a different level in terms of his lyricism and in terms of just his wordplay and the words that he uses is just on a next level. I saw there was a debate on Twitter the other day of like Earl is so much better than J. Cole, it's not even funny kind of thing, and then people were like, oh no, J. Cole is whatever, J. Cole is this, and I'm like, no, Earl washes J. Cole. Like, and I'd say writing wise for sure, I'd say storytelling wise J. Cole might have him in terms of just like a basic start, middle, and end story. I'd say maybe flow-wise, J. Cole might have him, but I think everything else...
J. Cole connects with his audience.
I mean, so does Earl.
but it's a bit more mass appeal, I guess.
It's kind of weird to compare the two. Like,
it's apples and oranges at the end of the day. But I get why people have a lot of fun with that online because you get to shit all over J. Cole fans.
Yeah. Well, it made more sense when they were debating Vince versus Cole back in the day because they were a bit more on the same page, style-wise, than Earl and Cole are. But yeah, we can get into a bit of a track by track. In terms
have
of
you been paying attention to the reactions about this album? Like, is pretty much universal praise, or
I'd see a lot of people echoing some rap songs comparisons. People saying that it's his best in a while. I know you really loved Sick, so it might be. And we all love Sick as well, but I think it was your album of the year that year, so it might be tough to top that for you personally. But
personally, for me, like I don't know if it touches the last. Like I think Voir dire.
I think this is better. Is
a little bit better than this. And I think
Sick is different. I mean, because it has a lot of different production styles on it, and it has almost some trap and a little bit more accessibility on that record.
It's hard to say, but for where I am right now, it's not like.
And also, it's
not my favorite Earl Sweatshirt.
Right, it's not my favorite either. But after 6 listens, maybe it can be my top 3, maybe. But we'll see. See how it shakes out. Behind some rap songs, and I don't like shit. By the way, in case anyone's
wondering.
This
one, honestly, it might overtake, or it's like on the same level as I Don't Like Shit to me.
Wow.
And that was like my go-to Earl album.
And this is our initial reactions, our initial thoughts right now. This can change, obviously.
Yeah, I think
because we could sit with him, we could really try to digest it, and then there not actually be as much as we thought there, and it doesn't really stick with us. Who knows?
Yeah. I would say it's like, in the times since then, I would say that Some Rap Songs has overtaken I Don't Like Shit, just because I just realized that it's just such an important project to him and his switch up on like his style and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was really the turning point. So
yeah, it's really such a really important turning point.
It does, give me the idea of like, well, where does he go from here in terms of what we're getting from Earl? Is it going to be more of the trap kind of sound? Is he going to just kind of have fun with it? Is he not going to overthink it and just release more music with Alchemist in this kind of style and kind of just keep it going? Like, who knows?
I think it's his most important album in the long time.
Some Rap Songs or this one?
This one
is his most consequential, I think.
It's his most consequential album since Some Rap Songs, whereas the rest of them, like as much as I love Voir dire and Sick, I think that
we're not even talking about Few to Clay either, because that one was not as impactful.
That wasn't that great. Those other two, like it felt like he was just trying shit just to try shit, which is not a bad thing, It's like you like all artists have to experiment and stuff like that, But I think this one is definitely his most important body of work since Summer of
I think
just
Sick
give people like a update. It's like, hey, just letting you know, I'm good now.
Yeah. I think Sick was a product of COVID and him just like what Josh said, trying stuff and
Sick
just kind
was a
of
comeback.
And then Voir dire is like feeding fans of like, okay, I'm gonna do the Alchemist album, fuck it, like let's just do it. And that one doesn't have as much in terms of like, I mean, you could say structure maybe, or much of a theme to it. That one's just kind of just good raps for the most part, and just
it's not as like this is a statement or I'm making a big point here. I get what you're saying.
This is more of a landmark kind of like, even you could say it's his best or not his best, but this is like you could pinpoint this on the timeline of like, okay, this is a moment for sure. This is a bigger moment, I think, and we'll see where he goes from here.
I'm thinking next album, Hyperpop.
Let's do it, man.
100 gex.
Let's get him with 100 gex.
100 gex. And either that or Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have an Earl Sweatshirt problem.
Yeah, Conductor, that would be great. Like a collab album with another rapper instead of a producer. Earl and
Vic Mensa.
I was thinking MGK, but yeah, go ahead. Vic Mensa.
Earl and
West Side Gun.
Tyler the Creator.
Whoa, dude! They're never gonna do it.
They all hate each other.
I don't think they'll work on. No, I mean, the
album is gonna be called "Fuck Frank Ocean."
Earl was because he did an interview, and he was asked about Tyler or Not Future, of course, and he says like, yeah, I still talk to Tyler quite a bit, and he goes to the Camp Flog Night every year, like he's a staple, like you're gonna see him there.
He's one of the camp counselors there.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone, the refreshments are on your left, and the bouncy castle is right in front here. Yeah, maybe he'll just become a camp counselor now.
Don't
after
tap
this
the
album.
glass, for God's sake.
But he's pretty much said how Frank is doing shit. He doesn't talk to. He hasn't heard from Frank. Frank is just completely out there. He's not talking to anyone. So I can see it.
I think people want it so badly that they're never gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially because there was the big reaction about his Coachella performance a few years ago and how it was super underwhelming. He got a lot of shit for it.
Yeah.
And it probably just deterred him even more from pleasing these fans of his that are just go on the Frank Ocean subreddit and it's people talking trash about him because they just are getting so impatient and frustrated.
Oh man, that must be a sad place to be.
Yeah, it's I've lurked a little bit and I'm like, oh boy, this
yikes.
is pathetic, man.
I'm thinking the next move is new season of Loiter Squad.
Yeah, there we go.
I would fucking flip.
Get
flip my
Lionel
shit
Bryce
if
in
that
there,
happened.
Jasper, Taco. Drewski's got to be a member for sure. Let's get into some track talk here.
Track by track.
GSUW versus SAC.
That is a basketball
Yes,
reference.
Yes, it is. Golden State Warriors versus Sacramento Kings.
And there is actually a lot of like basketball.
A lot of football references on this album.
yeah,
football
sports.
football as in soccer, may I say? References on here.
Really?
Yeah, it was something about like the pitch. There was a
Footy.
strike or something. Yeah, there was cleats. It was in here somewhere. There's a few on here.
I agree with what you said. That was my first point that I wrote down. Is that he sounds like he's really having fun on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts off with a bang for sure. I was just saying the outro part where there's the guy
Yeah, I like
ranting
that.
about
Yeah.
you got to chase. You got to put that money in your Chase account instead of chasing down those beers.
Yeah.
You're not even chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're chasing after you.
Yeah.
You haven't even chased the. I mean, it was much cooler than that, but similar.
You got it. I like yours better.
I think the name is Mandel. Yeah, I needed to hear that. Like it's like shit. You're calling me out personally on this one.
It's the same. It's the college ads from back in the day of the guy in the basketball court. being
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing with your life? Sitting there on the couch watching TV. Do something with your life.
It's like, why are you airing this on the Family Channel?
Yeah.
Like,
I would get so pissed off at that guy. Fuck you and your sideways hat, telling me to go to some community college in Buffalo.
Yeah, I don't know why we're getting
no,
those Buffalo ads, man.
I'm not going to Buffalo. I'm sorry.
Not even to see Griselda.
No, I don't want to get shot by a gang member.
Fair enough. Wow. Let's go from there, and I'd like a few bars on here. Zooming out of thick malaise in my cranium, I like that. And I always a slow roller. Don't race the tortoise. Don't wait for me. I like that as well.
he references like a couple fables in this.
Yes, sir. The Jack and the Beanstalk bar on that one song is crazy.
Yeah.
I'd say if we're ready to move on to the next track, Forge. This is, to me, the closest parallel to some rap songs in terms of like the production's a bit grimier and the lyrical content is a bit more
He's doing
down
that.
on a bit more negative.
He's doing that menacing kind of flow where he's
Yeah.
like a little bit
Get a little closer to the
leaning
mic on that
forward
one.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but also he does end the verse with we ending up fine for once, finally.
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Like
I
the
like the
medieval
line right
strings.
before that where he says, "Tunnel vision stuck like barnacles on what's propping the big picture up."
Yeah.
Stuck like barnacles. I mean, like straight out of a fucking Bikini Bottom.
Yeah. I took
And-
that
and-
as to be like he's not as concerned with looking for like the meaning of life or what's propping the big picture up. He's kind of just, accepting what is for what is kind of thing is how I took it.
Well, I was thinking it's more similar to like I'm seeing what's really going on.
I
Like,
see. Okay.
I'm stuck on what's important and I'm not getting sidetracked by it. But you know what?
Right. That's
These
the
lyrics,
beauty,
you can
that's the beauty of
interpret
the of Earl Sweatshirt, man.
Yeah, and I think I interrupted you. Were saying something about the medieval kind of strings.
Like medieval strings on there, yeah.
Sounded right out of a fucking Casbah.
Yeah, very wintry.
And there was this little scream sound effect that I noticed.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, some old like video game or something. Like,
So like that's what made it feel a little bit on edge,
little darker.
But he's playing around with that because he doesn't. It's not a dark album altogether.
Yeah.
Josh, do you have anything else on that?
No, I was just gonna say that was one of the songs that debuted live first. That's all.
Oh,
Part of me
cool.
thinks like, did we hear any unreleased Earl songs that are now, like that were ended up being on Vardir, ended up being on this one? Like I would have no idea. I wouldn't be able to place it. But
My memory is not what it used to be.
You didn't even realize we saw him twice.
I don't even know what day it is, dude.
It's fucking Wednesday, I think.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Next track, Infatuation. Nice soul and R&B, piano-driven loop.
That's the one I was thinking. This has got to be an Alchemist type beat, but I guess not.
Almost kind of a love song, in a sense. The first kind of hints of his love life and him loving life at the same time.
Yeah. Now let's do a 5-minute segment on Earl Sweatshirt's girlfriend. We'll take that part out.
I like the crux.
But like we don't know anything about what's.
No, I think she was on a TV show or something. Maybe I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't looked into it.
She's an actress.
Perhaps.
Interesting.
I like the whole kind of "Tonight We're Dining Where" question is kind of the crux of the whole song. I think to an extent of, like towards the end of the track, he's talking about the low hum of hunger had my stomach singing a song of sadness, wishing that it wasn't flat. Tonight we're dining where. I think he's kind of referencing the some rap songs era, saying because in that era and I Don't Like Shit, he was saying how he's not eating, he's wasting away, kind of. He would have bars like that, and now he's like looking forward to where him and his family are going out to dinner that night. Like it's completely switch from that.
Now that you say that, there's a lot of lines about stomachs being full and you know like.
Well, you see on his stories, he was always barbecuing something. He's always, that's his whole shtick now.
I also like the line, the Earth Mother gave the sun a lap, it sat me on my ass.
Yeah.
It's funny, but at the same time, like, it does give you a perspective on where he is now, because, like, he's thinking about the bigger things in life, but in, like, wow, isn't this incredible that we're here on this planet, you know?
Yeah.
We're alive here on this planet. Instead of, like, oh my god, this is so overwhelming, I can't take it, you know?
Yeah.
Which is what, like, a younger man dealing with an existential crisis would probably feel, whereas now it's just like, you know what? I've come to grips with it. I'm at peace with the world.
Yeah.
And
I'm just trying to grill.
I'm just trying to grill my.
Aren't we all, baby? Aren't we all?
Happy wife, happy life.
That's the next Earl album for sure. Yeah, for sure. Him and Chance. Chance got to get a new wife, love his wife even more than the last one, and they're gonna do a collab album. It's gonna be great. Do you think? Okay, this might be a bit of a stretch. Alex, I hear you see your brain turning over there. What do you got? Your gears are going. You're thinking of a bit.
I was just thinking about more corny Earl Sweatshirt album titles. Straight to the Moon.
Dishwasher's Full. That's a pretty adult.
Why I Oughta.
Why I Oughta is good. I like that one. Yeah. And all one word.
And this is him on the. He's like, he's wearing a newsboy hat.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
There's a bar in here. I want to get your guys' opinion. Something about I'm sticking with the simple plans. I'm just a man. Is that a simple plan? I'm just a kid.
That is a simple plan. I'm just a kid reference.
Fuck yes. I didn't see that on Genius, so I was like, I could break this shit.
And my life is a nightmare.
All right, I just wanted to get validation.
Thank
from
you.
That. Yeah.
And let's send this clip to Pierre Bouvier.
Okay.
I'm saying if he comments, then
that's when we're really going. Yeah.
We could become judges on the Canadian version of The Voice, dude.
And that's how we get into the Chance bag, and we get his
that's how we meet Chance the rapper's manager.
Yes.
Who's his dad.
Yes. And that's how we meet Taylor Bennett, his brother.
Who's also a rapper.
Yeah. Stone throwers, glass homes, keep hiding hands. I also like that one.
Yeah.
It's like, just about taking responsibility and, don't throw stones in a glass house, that old saying.
Yeah.
In a similar vein, a lyric he says, gleaning what I can from what I've amassed. I mean, that's
type shit.
That's life in a nutshell, dude.
Yeah.
We're really learning and growing here today, guys.
Half of this review is just going to be us saying a lyric and then
just nodding and just like, yeah,
just letting it breathe for a sec.
Exactly. We have to. I gotta do
do
the whole review like this and really.
I wish I found my glasses so I could do
your glasses and your water bottle. You're losing parts of yourself here, Alex.
I'm without a paddle.
You're gonna lose your. That's so defeated sounding. I really believed you there. Next track, Gamma, Need the Love emoji, the heart emoji. Really like the kind of swinging, bouncy.
I think that's actually a Ray William Johnson reference.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Now that it's a whole, we can unlock the true meaning of this song now. Now that we got that.
You know, Ray William Johnson is still doing his thing on TikTok now, and he's
TikTok, okay, because he was on Facebook. He was popping on Facebook for a few years.
He's just doing like interesting story and like just telling a story.
Oh, man, he's fucking set. What a life to live.
What a guy.
No controversy, as far as I know. Remember Philip? What was his name? Philip DeFranco.
He's still doing his shit.
He's on like Ozempic now. He looks crazy.
Oh, gross. Yeah, I really like the swinging, bouncy beat on this track. A lot of basketball references.
Roy Ayers reference.
Yes, sir. I got that. Yeah, that was nice. I like that one.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a very positive vibe coming out of that song.
Yeah, kind of getting over depression, things like that. I like the can't throw away my whole life standing in shade. Shame I'll have you stammering. Quick change of plans to go ape like James Cameron, dangling off the Empire State. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good. That was like some good rhyme schemes.
Wait, what was that? Go ape like
James Cameron dangling off the Empire State. King
right.
Kong.
He directed King Kong. I forgot about that.
There's also a reference to the movie Funny Games. Cat in the Bag is a game they play in that movie. That's a great. Put that on your Halloween list. Funny Games. It's intense.
Okay. Text it to me.
Yeah. It was a German movie by the German director, and he was like, fuck you, the movie's so good, I'm going to do the exact same movie, but just do it in English because you guys didn't appreciate it. And it's great. Like, It's a shot-for-shot, like, same movie, but it's just in English, and it's awesome.
He mentions massive fucking plates, too.
Yeah, massive plates, yeah, exactly.
He's
eating.
He's eating good now.
Maybe another food reference, well done, exclamation point.
Dude, I didn't even see that.
Super bass heavy, kind of underwater track sounding, at least to me. This one's a bit sleepy. This one hasn't quite grabbed me yet.
Yeah, I'll say it's not really my favorite track, but I did notice he said the term maelstrom.
Yeah.
And
gumboots. I had to look that one up.
Scratch that one off your fucking bingo card.
Yeah,
man.
no, for real.
Yeah, no, maelstrom is a cool ass word that I think just means storm, but it's in like Swedish.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
The next track, Live.
We get an over 3-minute track from Earl Sweatshirt. This is great.
I feel like this one is a lot kind of about his son and his
sir, especially the second
youth in general and kind of like losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beat switch on this was interesting.
I think the first half he's kind of like he's using a similar vocal effect to a lot of the some rap songs to me. Like it's kind of has that muffled kind of effect.
I did prefer the first half of the song.
Me too. I mean, you could say he's kind of maybe a bit mumbling through his the second half, but then he said in an interview being like, if you're still calling shit mumble rap in 2025, you might be racist. So I'm not going to say shit. Because I can still understand what he's saying. So it's not mumble rap, man. Like mumble rap was never really a thing.
There comes a time when my simple ears can't decipher through some mumbled out lyrics, and I'm like, don't bore us, get to the chorus. Like, I'm a little bit of a corny guy, so that mumbly part near the end, I didn't really quite. But to me, it's a stylistic choice that
he's doing intentionally. I'm
not mad at it.
And I think he's kind of repeating some stuff as well. He's kind of just like having fun with it. He doesn't, I think, intentionally trail off towards the end, so it's not like you're supposed to really grab everything in there. Maybe you're not supposed to at the same time. Maybe it's just a vibe.
One lyric I found, you can die on your hill, your choice, I still hear the voices. I'm a Pisces, part of me still in the void. Fishy and annoyed, my inhibitions destroyed. Tapped in and locked in with my little boy.
I noticed we've written down a lot of... You guys are saying a lot of the lyrics that I've also written down, so this is good.
Well, as a Pisces, I feel the need to
Yikes, dude.
reach out to my brother Earl Sweatshirt.
Weren't you just saying that astrology was fake earlier in the show?
Well...
when it benefits me.
That's such a Pisces answer, bro.
Exactly. That's the thing,
man.
And it's a fish sign, so that's why he said fishy.
Fishy. Next song, Static.
There was one that I wanted to talk about. The one line is like the very first opening line. It's, I remember when I ain't want it. I prayed harder. They hooked on the phonics. Or I remember when I ain't want it. Definitely refers to his 16-year-old self and him struggling with fame and all that stuff and success, and it's good to see him now saying like, you know what, I'm okay with this. I've come to terms with it, and like I'm good where I'm at, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm also thinking like he did in Doris especially, he had a lot of animosity towards his fans and stuff like that, whereas nowadays I feel like he's a lot more chill about it, I think.
I think like you said.
I think his fan base changed as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think he probably lost some people during the some rap songs kind of transition, and then
it's like they just
gained some as well.
They just want the phonics and stuff like that. It's like they just want the bars
and
stuff like that. Nowadays, I think people, now that we have sort of matured along with him, it's like his fans are more mature now and are able to sort of like sit with his words and sit around like doing this, just talking about the album and the music and all that stuff, and able to appreciate it in a more mature adult way, I think now.
We're Earl's #1 fans, and we should be invited to every show for free, is what I gathered from what
and to his wedding.
That already happened.
Well,
but he could have another one.
Renewing the vows.
Okay, yeah. Next song, Static, kind of a 60s cartoon theme music song to me in this production style.
Medieval times. And the scream sound comes back from this one.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Nice grab.
Mentions Gene Dawson.
Yeah, that whole stanza is crazy. We chop trees, sparkle, my dreams foggy, unique offers. Tell the giant I need like 3 from his most recent bean harvest. Geeked off it, stockpiling drip like I'm putting shit on like Steve Harvey. Me, G, and Gene Dawson threw a 3-piece at Stripper Bowl. Like, let's see it. Go and get this thing started. Arm all in the thing like Vince Carter. Come on.
He was on a roll.
I butchered it, but you get the pieces. Yeah.
Cool,
what did him and Gene Dawson be doing?
And put something down. I looked up what Stripper Bowl is because I've heard it before. It's just a Migos song, I guess, but I don't really.
Oh, the
know
Stripper
what that
Bowl.
means.
It happens every year. At the same time as the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All the strip clubs like go crazy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, really? Okay.
I don't know.
I looked up
think
Stripper
I made
Bowl
that
and
up.
nothing came up. I mean, I believe it.
Yeah. Through a 3-piece at Stripper Bowl is crazy. Like, what does that mean?
3-piece, like a
Like
3 stacks?
3-piece chicken.
Or 3-piece chicken. Throwing that on the stage at the girls?
Yeah.
With Gene Dawson?
People
are living lives, man. People are living lives.
A whole ass, like, rotisserie
that's-
chicken at a stripper. It's
That's
crazy.
considered to be respectful.
In some
actually.
cultures. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Damn,
He's eating so well. He's like, I need these other girls that their stomachs are very flat. Let's have them eat as well. And then,
Thank you. We
He's
need
trying
more
to pass
plus-sized
yeah.
strip clubs.
Exactly.
And now we're finally getting on the high horse, on the soapbox we should have been getting on this whole time.
Okay, it's the most passionate.
We need more fat chicks in the
spike in the
fat chicks in the building.
I'm with it.
Big girls need love too.
I'm with it.
They click hopping. I ain't lift a brow. It didn't shock me. You think that's a sub to
who?
Somebody who
click hops?
Somebody who hopped out of his clique or what? Or
who hopped out of the clique? I wonder.
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, well.
You're the rap expert.
You
clearly actually looked at the Rap Genius for
Travis
this.
Scott or something. I don't know.
I find I'm not even like I was scared to open the Rap Genius page for this album.
I was getting annoyed because it was taking me an hour and a half to listen to a 20-minute album because I kept having to pause and look at the meetings and try to figure out. I'm like, this is. Eventually, I just started copy pasting shit because I can't be
for an
bothered.
album like this. I can't go to Rap Genius or I'll be stuck for days.
Yeah.
I once tried doing that, like going through some rap songs like that. It literally gave me a headache. Like I can't.
There are too many theories on this album.
Yeah.
It's literally too much information for me to take in at once.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Next track, if we're done with Static, is Crisco.
Navy Blue produced.
Yep.
This one, like, I don't know if you guys peep the breath control.
Yeah, I think I noticed a few moments of it. Oh yeah, he's spitting.
But you can hear him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's legit rap skills
Yes,
right
sir.
there. That was one of the most impressive tracks on it, I think. In terms of his flow. He's almost a fast rapper.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of bars about his kid and his baby mama. Traits of mine my baby got can't trace to mama.
Get these white girls out my home like baby father.
Yeah, that's great.
Also, I don't think he swears in this song. Because they bleep out
I swear, yeah.
That one's for his kid, maybe.
So that he can play the... Yeah, exactly. One step ahead of me.
His kid's brain will be like 3 times the size if all he does is listen to Earl Sweatshirt music
like
as
Krang.
a child. Yeah.
Pops was kind of janky. His replacement beat the failure out of me. Made me violent. Hated fighting. No, I can't take no loss. My anger bottled. Talking about his dad there again. Talking about some heavy shit.
Mama say his face ain't look like yours. It's on the floor. Go and get scrape it off him. Mop him like a chore. Ain't no way around it. There's a whole stanza there. I'm not even going to bother rapping the rest of it, but it's great.
Just go listen.
Yeah. Getting to that point in the podcast, we're just telling you to go listen to stuff.
Like, stop listening to us and go listen to it instead.
Tourmaline was, I think that was one of the first ones that started to catch my eye.
Well, that one's a standout just in terms of the sound is a lot different. How he has an actual chorus here, and he's like kind of doing a little bit of a melody. He's not trying to sing, but it's a bit of a melody for sure that he's kind of in the pocket in.
Yeah,
kind of a hypnotizing track.
I would call it singing. I'm telling you, hey, she should have got a chance for this one.
This could have worked for sure.
I was gonna say that it's rare to hear Earl doing hooks, but at the same time, I feel like we've definitely got Earl hooks before.
Yeah, for sure.
There's definitely a time when he was more of a rapper's rapper.
Any notable bars on this one?
I didn't have any written down, but I just made a note about like the vibe of it.
Everybody wanna be Bowser. I'm plumbing the deceit out the fire. Come through me now. What does that mean though? Because personally, I'm more of a Donkey Kong.
I don't think this album is for you then. If you're more of a Donkey Kong fan, I don't think Donkey Kong fans can truly appreciate this kind of music.
I guess Bowser, he's got his walls up.
Everybody want to be Bowser. They want to be the king of the castle. They want to be. They want to have the girl. They want to be spitting fire. Yeah. Come on, use your head.
But what you're supposed to do is plumb your way through, like Mario does.
I guess with the walls up, plumbing your way through. That makes sense. We're getting there, guys.
But how does Luigi factor into this?
He doesn't. He never does.
And what about Koopa? And
nobody wants to be the Koopa. They want to be the Bowser.
Everybody wants to be the little flying poop monsters or whatever,
Next, there's a lot of great bars in here, but I'm not going to bore you guys. Just listen to it like we've said. Alex, anything else on that one?
Struggle's not a team sport.
Like that one.
Yeah.
I also like both my ears ringing with your love. I'm like, this is an Earl Sweatshirt bar? Like what? Like you wouldn't really think it, but
with your love. Yeah, I think that was a Stevie Wonder song.
Nice. Heavy metal, aka Ejecto Cedo! Exclamation point.
Weirdest title.
Yeah, I was getting Shades of Alchemist on this one as well, but I guess not. Even with the title, I'm like, this is almost an Alchemist-y type of title. I like the "I released it" refrain that he keeps kind of going off of. It's a good little mantra to have. The bar 2016, I had a dream of my son crawling around on the ceiling.
That's crazy.
And I had never seen him. Finally found the meaning. Like, come on.
That's crazy imagery.
Wasn't that like part of the Grief music video visuals was like about some creepy baby crawling across or something like that? Or
you're thinking of the ceiling, the ceiling scene in Weapons that you just saw.
Yeah, true.
This is what you're thinking of.
Saw Weapons?
Yeah.
Nice.
Full review on the next Rapcast.
Big Stepper, I don't think your tiny cleats fit. That's a Kendrick diss. Come on.
Whoa.
Tiny cleats, tiny feet. How Drake had the whole you have a size 7 foot.
I'm saying he's
That's
putting
all I'm
his
saying,
hat in
man.
the
He
ring.
also said I love being counted out, so it could be like.
It's true.
He should beef with like Rick Ross or something.
Yeah, who would Earl beef
That would
with?
be funny.
It has to be
I feel
someone
like
in the
he's
same.
too mature for that now. You know what I mean?
No, he wouldn't do it. But if he were to, it had to be someone in the same kind of playing field.
Gold Link.
Ugh. Yuck. Him and Saba could do. They could get a few back and forth.
If he beefed with Chance the Rapper, I would be seated and eating popcorn.
That'd be such a strange Because Chance would just be smiting God on him or something, and then Earl would just be like subliminally like through like 4 metaphors dissing Chance, and you wouldn't actually really know it. Like
some rappers are too lyrical to get
for
into
real.
beef with.
Anything else on heavy metal?
He says that he never had to get a LinkedIn.
Yeah,
I was about to say, yeah, like fuck LinkedIn.
That's great.
Like
hate LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is so annoying.
I do not have a LinkedIn, and I also don't have that great of a career. So
Yeah,
Well, I have a LinkedIn and I don't have a great career either, so it doesn't matter.
you and me both.
Yeah, my girlfriend made me sign up for LinkedIn, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
That's a crazy thing for a girlfriend.
I actually
to
met
make you
my
do.
girlfriend on LinkedIn.
That is diabolical, bro.
I'm Tinder. Let's try LinkedIn.
Jesus.
Last track, Exhaust, great outro, very bright, relaxing beat.
And what I gather is that Erykah Badu kind of like did the vocal sampling that was
Yeah, because they
turned
were in the
into a
studio
beat?
together because of the Alchemist Erykah Badu album coming out soon, maybe-ish. I thought it was supposed to drop. Hasn't dropped. They're supposed to be on tour. I don't know if they're touring right
There's a
now.
video of that.
they're doing a press tour for it right now.
Yeah.
I saw them on Drink Champs.
A lot of great bars on here, but just the last one that I think summed up the whole thing is at the end of the day, it's really just you and whatever you think. I'm airmailing you strength.
Yeah.
Is huge. That's a huge bar for me, and I will be thinking about that quite a bit. And I'm going to be trying to look at the skies to see the strength that Earl is airmailing me,
Yeah.
you, and you.
Yeah, he talked about the silver linings and stuff. You know, I was trying to.
It's a mature podcast now, Alex. Cut it out.
I am not going to be doing any learning or growing, okay? I know who the fuck I am.
Okay.
The same motherfucker since 2001.
Earl Sweatshirt
Since
reference.
9/11 happened.
Okay, well, it's literally tomorrow, so cool it, buddy. Cool your jets.
Hey.
Ayo.
Hey, what did Lois Griffin say in that one episode? 9/11 was bad.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like Family Guy, but that one made me laugh.
Yeah.
Also, that and like it insists upon itself.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You can't deny the impact of Seth
Yeah.
MacFarlane's genius
I
writing.
wish I could, but I can't.
As much as he's a weird little
As
guy.
much as I want to punch him in his smug ass face.
Andrew just had something, but then he put his phone down like, these motherfuckers aren't going to let me get a word in edgewise.
I was burping. I'm done. That's all the notes I had on Earl. I was going to ask if you guys had anything else.
Exhaust.
on the
I do
album.
have a screenshot.
Okay, get ready for Alex's screenshot, everyone, of his own penis.
Worked harder than a bitch.
Nice.
That's sexist. That's the last.
I worked harder than
harder than a
I
bitch.
worked harder.
That's not that hard.
Operating a tight shift. God steering the ship.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Imagery. Great imagery.
Who's
the
this?
vice grip.
Who's this god that you speak of, Earl?
Chance and Earl keep talking about this God guy, and I just feel like I'm so out of the loop. It's some sort of meme I must have missed. I don't know.
Was this
I'm
like
not
during
online
COVID?
enough.
Like one of those shows during COVID that got
I don't know.
popular?
It's probably some reality show thing that I'm just not tuned into right now. Sounds cool, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he was a contestant on Love Island.
Yeah.
Then he started a podcast.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy into this whole God thing. Really, I don't. I think it's a fad.
I think he's
I don't
just
know. I don't think it's for me.
he's just hanging on to the whole Trump movement anyway.
I think so. Yeah.
He doesn't have any real juice.
Yeah. If he's not careful, something might happen to him. If he ever, is in a public space.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to count the amount of fucking Charlie Kirk fucking
Look, je
references in
suis
this
Charlie.
episode.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I was texting
man.
I was texting my girlfriend just now about like, yo, Charlie Kirk just died, and she was like, isn't that the guy with the weird teeth?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, the guy with the weird teeth.
Like that is his only defining feature. And I'm like, was.
He's a small face. He's a small face.
He's a punchable face.
What if
No moment of silence.
what if
for
it
him.
was Charlie Sheen though?
That's what Alex was saying before, and that would be way different.
We would have to put out a whole disclaimer, like a whole statement.
Yeah.
We here at the SuperFinger team
Yeah.
It'd be like
are
Charlie Sheen finally took
Heartbroken.
an L.
true. Yeah, so that's about it for our Earl
We did it.
review.
Only 2 hours
Somehow
into the show.
that ended up being a whole hour,
Um,
which wasn't really planned, but
we have
we're gonna roll with it.
few more albums we want to touch on quickly. A lot has dropped. If we got the mental energy for it, what do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's power through another half hour or so. If we can.
What do you want to start with here? We got Dominic Fike, we got Joey Badass, we got Rich Brian.
You know what? Every time I listen to
West Side Gun, Dijon.
the Earl album, the one that started playing up next automatically was the Dominic Fike one.
Okay, because I just further from different, but yeah.
I just have all my shit in one playlist.
Yeah.
And I started to really take to it after a while. And, you know, it's not like I've been a Dominic Fike fan for a minute now.
Right.
But I really liked this new album from him. It felt like kind of I know he's embroiled in a little bit of like he cheated on his
Hunter Schafer.
Yeah, right. And they were co-stars on the Euphoria show back in the day. So a little bit of a Page Six gossip column thing. But it sounded like this was kind of a breakup album. Like he was kind of
there's some references in here that that I caught for sure. It's not as heavy handed as some of the Chance stuff for sure, but there's some hints for sure.
So he was doing kind of a lot. He was doing some rapping on it, but it was very much driven by his guitar.
It's the similar style to what we got on Sunburn and some of his previous stuff. Of just kind of acoustic singing, melodic stuff, but also he kind of gets into like a fast rap verse here and there, and kind of has some unconventional flows and kind of switches some stuff up here and there. But I really like the style that he does. I think this album, I think it's pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's as good as his last. I mean, his last one was that 17-minute EP thing he did like 2 years ago. That was kind of just all over the place and the songs were so short they didn't really go anywhere to me.
The song really Misses, though.
Misses was good. That was the one standout. This one there's more to chew on for sure. He did say this is like more of a mixtape and leading up to like a more proper album, which like after listening to it I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Like there's kind of there's not much of a structure or theme to it.
12 songs,
25
minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty light, but no, it's good. A little rough on the edges, but I like it.
Song called The Great Pretender I liked.
That one's probably the best one. I like the David Lyons song as well.
That one was like had some major guitar work on it and stuff. Like it was a bit more of like it's this kind of singer-songwriter thing where it sounds like it's all him. Yeah. But like then on some of the more developed tracks, like on Sunburn, for example, like it sounded more put together and like you had the full studio, and then this one sounds like more like it's just him trying to get some shit
more
out.
Lo-fi, but there are moments that kind of break through and that kind of like develop into something bigger. Like the intro, All Hands on Deck as well. $500 Fine, I like. Quite the opposite. Those would be my absolute favorites on here.
Aftermath was a decent song as well.
But Great Pretender is the one that's like stuck in my head. Like that one's a earworm. It's a nice easy listen. Go listen to it if you're into that kind of singer-songwriter guitar, but also hints of hip hop as well.
Next thing I want to touch on is Rich Brian, because I was thrown off by this. Like I wasn't expecting to.
It's so good. Like I
care about that. But
love it. It's
like for those of you out here who are disappointed in Blush not bringing Brockhampton energy back. Yeah, this made me say Brockhampton is back because
but it's a one-man band here. Like
especially in a couple songs, Little Ray of Light, Bumpy Road. Mm-hmm. Jelly Air Island,
Butterfly.
Like, there was some great that summery early Brockhampton, like some Ryan Beatty type vibes, like where he's actually a great singer.
Because it's been the same amount of time that because Chance and Earl, or Chance and Rich Brian dropped in the same day in 2019 and haven't dropped a full length project since this August, and they both ended up dropping on the same day. So it's been the exact same amount of time. For Chance and Richard Brian for dropping an album. Wow. But Richard Brian was involved with the 1999 Rights the Future album from a year or two ago. He had an EP that dropped. He had a few more songs. He
had the big song with BB No Money.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So he was a bit more in the cultural zeitgeist than Chance was in the past little bit, unless you count The Voice.
But not nearly as big of
but his last full-length album, The Sailor, he had some great song moments there, but it was still kind of, you could tell, like it was a bit rougher on the edges. But now he's really... improved that craft, and also it's entirely produced by him, this album as well, which is insane because it's such a great sound to a lot of these songs, a different sound to a lot of these songs. Like it does have that Brockhampton-y Flower Boy like 2017 kind of aesthetic to it. It almost kind of makes the record nostalgic for me, even off of like the first few listens. Like I feel like it's an album from the past almost to an extent.
Yeah, and it just kind of feels out of nowhere because this Rich Brian guy to me is still kind of just like a random rapper that got big off the internet.
All of a sudden, this guy from Indonesia just like blew up, and
but I really connected to him on the song Time Zones.
That was
on this as well.
It's like, it's. I look for, in terms of albums, especially from these guys that I don't really know much about, like when they give me something to really grab onto to tell me what they're about and give me a whole, past life lesson and giving this whole story. Like I always appreciate that when that happens. Because
it felt like a unique, different thing that, I wouldn't necessarily get on just any random rap album, because he was telling this whole story of like how he made these friends online. Like they kind of helped him with his English.
Yeah.
They kind of showed him like rap and was like, yo, check out this Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
And then like, he had this whole long distance relationship, and he learned about love, and like she cheated. This whole story where it's like, it kind of feels very like I relate to it as like somebody that was raised on the internet a little bit,
for sure.
Not that I had a long term or like a long distance
but everyone
girlfriend.
was a teenager. Like everyone had some sort of experience, some sort of like weird kind of teenager kind of thing, and that's.
But it places like who this guy is for me like more solidly.
Yeah.
So I can relate to his music better now that I've heard that one.
It's definitely his most like mature, honest record. Because even in the past like few records or few things of his, because I've been following him pretty closely for a while now, and you get the occasional bar about how he has a big dick and all this this stuff that isn't he's younger than us, so he's like 24 or 5 right now,
sort of adolescent style.
Yeah, so it's just I was kind of hoping he would eventually grow out of that, and this is just a growth that I also didn't quite expect, but I'm welcoming it though. I really love the sound of it. I can't really say there's a bad song on here. Some great features from Ski Mask the Slump God, Maxo Cream on Fat Cats and Starving Dogs, Toro E Moi, I believe is how you pronounce the name there. I think that's on Body High. That one's great. Oh Well is a great song performance on that one.
Great features on it altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took a
Even
Breath
the
is
song
great.
with Charlotte Day Wilson, which was like
that one's great. Yeah, it's all great.
She's a R&B legend.
Yeah.
Been on many great songs with like Daniel Caesar and all kinds of people, and like sliding in really nicely with an artist like that when you're like a rapper.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't sleep on this guy Rich Brian.
Yeah,
I know he might seem like a weird internet meme from 6 years ago or whatever to some people, but
no, it's legit, man. It's legit art here, and I urge people to go listen to it, especially if you're kind of missing that 2017 kind of energy. That I guess it is kind of in the production more so than anything. I'm trying to pinpoint what exactly it is about it that gives me those vibes, and I guess it would be that kind of summery, kind of like just airy production.
Yeah, singer-songwriter thing with a little bit of rap.
Yeah,
rap credential as well.
Exactly.
You have thoughts on the Offset album? I thought it was generally pretty good.
I thought it was okay. Nothing really stuck with me. I guess
the song
Bodies with JID is fantastic.
I also liked the song he did with Gunna called Different Species.
I don't remember that one really. I liked the one with Key Glock, Run It Up.
Right.
The Teasel Touchdown one I liked as well.
Yeah, proud of myself.
And the outro Move On, talking about Cardi B. Like, okay, we're getting some a little more substance here.
That one was like, I was listening to it and I was like, okay, well, this is just a direct message. Like, move on, move on.
Yeah.
Shut up. Get over it.
Yeah.
And I don't need to pick sides between rapper beefs all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm probably more a fan of Offset at like the way he's carried himself. I mean,
musically for sure. But I think Offset like cheated on her a bunch and shit. So I think like in terms of like the actual, in terms of the relationship, I probably side with Cardi. But music wise,
yeah.
I listened to it one time. I like a few of the tracks, but I didn't. I don't have too much to say.
I thought it was generally pretty good though.
It was fine.
He was my favorite Migos.
I think at this point, is it ignorant to think that the best move for both Offset and Quavo would to be, because you know how Takeoff and Quavo had the Unk and Few album that dropped like a few months before Takeoff passed.
Yeah.
Should they do a Unk and Unk album of just Offset and Quavo? They get back together, they do a duo. Or is that too weird? Is that too?
I don't think they even get along.
I don't know if they weren't for a while, but then they were seen together like during some sort of like takeoff like appreciation day thing, and I think they're like more on speaking terms now. But I don't know if they're gonna collab like that. But I'm just trying to think like numbers wise, like I don't think anyone's really looking out for these guys anymore, just on their solo shit. So it's like I think thinking money wise, I feel like that might be a play, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I just want to throw it out there as a possibility.
I mean, I think most people kind of respect Offset as a rapper more so than
for sure
Quavo.
But they just work so well together that it's just like you know, you're missing something. I feel like whenever you listen to a solo Quavo or Takeoff album or Offset album, like you're kind of missing something in a sense. But I'll still look out for him.
They should be co-mayors of Atlanta.
For sure. This Joey Badass album, Lonely at the Top. You spun it once, I think.
I listened to it.
I listened to it twice.
And the first couple of tracks, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I love this shit. And I really think it was really just like the first 4 or 5 tracks. But then, like, I just kind of tuned out the rest. Like, the rest of it was, I don't know, it was just kind of like.
I think the latter half is a lot better than the first half.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, Dark Aura's good opener.
The West Side Gun one,
that's a great one. Super
one.
Flea is an awesome like throwback dance song that I didn't really think Joey could pull off, but it's great. I just don't think High Roller with A$AP Ferg and Ready to Love with Ty Dolla $ign or anything to write home about. I think they're just kind of bland.
That's when the album like started to take a turn for me a little bit, and then like 3 Feet Away, Underwater.
I like because
just kind of like
Underwater, 3 Feet Away, Speeding Through the Rain. He's kind of getting into a little bit more of a different style and kind of like almost a jazz rap, kind of like a slower paced, almost as kind of some more melodies and stuff in there, which like for an album like called Lonely at the Top, maybe it doesn't quite fit what he was going for stylistically. Because obviously this was a kind of an answer or a kind of victory lap from the beef that happened earlier this year, when he took on Ray Vaughn and all the West Coast guys. And maybe I think I expected a lot of just like basic flex and braggadocio and stuff like that from it. So I was surprised and delighted that we got some, something a little more different towards the end of the album, which is maybe why I favor that a little bit more. I just don't think when he's talking about, when he's flexing and doing all this and just making kind of like more so basic trap songs, I just don't think he stands out in that sense really. And it's no secret that lyrically he has taken a bit of a dive, and flow-wise and stuff. He's kind of like settled into a more digestible kind of rapper throughout the years.
Predictable.
Bit predictable. But I think a bar on here summed it up pretty well, was that I haven't lost my hunger, my appetite changed, which is okay. I respect that.
Right.
And for what it is, I think it's a solid album. It might be his worst though, honestly. Compared to the rest of his discography, just because it's so great.
There's something about like as you listen to it, it feels kind of thrown together and like.
And I think it was. I don't think he planned to really drop much this year, but because of the beef, and he kind of started to kind of get things rolling with that, and there was some. I think the energy and passion that he had on the beef tracks is a lot better than some of the stuff on here. Just like the hunger, the bite, the bars, the metaphors. Like I think it was a lot stronger on the beef tracks than some of these songs here. But it's been 2 listens for me, so I'm not completely throwing this project away or saying it's trash or anything by any means. I have high standards for Joey, so for something to kind of just hit me almost a little bit lukewarm is a little bit disappointing, but I'm going to keep listening to it. So
yeah,
there's some highlights, some great songs.
I'm still evolving my opinion on Joey Badass, but like, I just prefer the simple Joey Badass, that like the predictable one.
Okay, I'm more so the opposite, where I'm more of a fan of his early stuff, so it's like I prefer when he gets a little bit more out there and tries some different things and kind of stretches his wings a little bit. But I think it's solid.
Getting Rome Streets for that one track was good though.
Yeah, and CJ Fly did a good job on that one as well.
Okay, here's a new game I want to do.
Okay.
I did do the service of listening to this new MGK album.
All right.
And I didn't make it all the way through, obviously, but there was a extremely lazy, bad redone sampling of a song. Okay. I'm gonna say this song is from the 90s, just to make it a little bit easier.
The 90s.
So let's get some guesses here. The song is called Starman.
Starman. Josh is involved in the game as well.
And we're going to be guessing which lazy sampling, like redoing a chorus of an entire like well-known song.
Right.
So it's from the 90s. So it's not
Yeah.
Starman from...
It's not a David Bowie
no,
ripoff,
right.
no.
From the 90s.
And whoever's closest gets a piece of pizza or something.
Starman.
Is it something from like Pearl Jam or something? I'm guessing.
Would we know the
Perhaps.
song?
You gotta, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty well-known song that was on the radio. Like, you gotta like have a specific song in mind.
Right.
I was guess like Even Flow or something like that.
Okay, Even Flow.
It's not Even Flow. Starman. Can you give us like a hint? Can you give us like a lyric?
I'll find you another lyric in the song.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of how I'm gonna look when I'm old. I can't even see you because the room's full of smoke. I don't wake up till the sun gets low. 7 billion people, but we all die alone.
I know it's not from the 90s, but I'm going to do it anyway. Starman, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. That's my guess.
Okay. And yours was Even Flow?
We dropped the ball. Yes. To give me let's go.
What? I feel like I heard this.
Baby. It's literally the song.
Want something else.
Isn't it when you say goodbye? Oh, man. Is that fucking Third Eye Blind?
Yeah.
Oh, God. What's the name of the original song?
Semi-Charmed Life.
Semi-Charmed Life. Okay. I wouldn't have. There's no way. There's no way we would have.
Well, Josh wins because at least Pearl Jam.
It
That's
came out in the
somewhat
90s.
close.
Yeah. I was going more for the joke of just I wanted to sing it.
I just wanted to reveal that because when I heard it, I was like, "No way!"
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Now I gotta listen to it.
That's terrible. But it's also like I kind of like it at the same time as much as I hate it.
Yeah.
Because like, why not?
Moving on to something that's a lot better. I listened to the Dijon record "Baby." I don't know if anyone here has spun it yet.
No.
Very good. Go listen to it. It's very hard to pin down genre-wise, like neo soul, lo-fi, amphitheater. Like I don't. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's rock. It's R&B. It's experimental. It's glitchy. But it's also very soft and sweet.
Okay, shut the fuck up, man.
No, I'm giving you everything.
Oh, and it's also
everything.
really long and it's really short.
Yes, it is.
And it's
Yes,
also
it is.
really tall and really like come
and really
on.
small. It's in a similar vein to the Earl album in a sense because it's all about his kid and his wife and stuff like that, but in a very different style.
Right.
But very digestible. A bit out there production wise, and he's straining his vocals for sure, but he's a good singer. I quite liked it.
I'll dig into it, but it's just like
So I just want to recommend that to
these
everyone
new
out
age.
there.
It's like you can't even describe music anymore. Like what happened to fucking?
Well, the bit was I was trying
English
to go on for as
language.
long as until someone cut me off, but we succeeded there. New Doja Cat song is out. I really like it. New album's out very soon.
Which one? The Jealous Type?
Yeah, Jealous Type. Yeah.
I didn't really like it that much.
Just getting back into her pop bag, and as much as I liked her rap stuff, I feel like this was the right move for her. And she says this is going to be more of a pop record.
When she tried
Thought it
to
was catchy.
she put out that song with Jack Harlow a while ago. That was a
didn't
big
mind that
old
one.
flop.
I didn't mind that one. Speaking of the Joey album, the Joey, Earl, and Kid Cudi albums failed to chart at all. They made less than 9,000 units sold, which is crazy.
Yeah,
to
the
me.
music industry is fucking toast.
I mean, Earl is like, okay, yeah, like it's very niche, right? And he didn't do a lot of promotion. Kid Cudi, people really looking out for Kid Cudi anymore, but he's a bit of a legacy act. It's a bit surprising. Joey is like, well, you just won this beef that maybe not everyone knew about. I figured Joey would at least get more than 9, but I don't know.
Yeah, this
But,
Kid
yeah.
Cudi album was like to get out of a contract or something.
Yeah,
Because, like,
probably,
these
yeah.
are AI songs. Like
Sounds fake to me.
a song called Mr. Miracle.
Oh boy,
Like I don't think that's real.
I don't think so either. Steve Lacy's back. New song. New album coming soon.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. It's a bit weird, but I like it.
Have you heard Lupe Fiasco's new song SOS?
No, I've heard. He released the
Really
Samurai
good.
Deluxe.
It was like,
And there's a few remixes of some of the songs. So
Yeah.
I've heard those ones, but I haven't heard the actual new song yet. Because the other remixes came out like before, so I haven't heard the new one.
Listen to SOS. It's
Yes.
really good. It's like
I can imagine
the
so.
90s is back for real this time.
Fuck yeah.
No fooling. Like the beat is like sounds really, really classic.
Awesome. I'm excited to listen to it.
And it's all about substance over style, baby.
West Side Gun, I liked his new album. I think the production is great and a little bit different from, maybe not different, but just very solid. As someone that's not the biggest West Side Gun fan, I enjoyed it. Some of the spooky shit, some of the really lavish, loop-heavy, old-school shit.
Yeah, the Benny the Butcher
Short and
song
sweet.
on there went straight to my Halloween.
Oh yeah, it's menacing. It's just like it's like the Hornets or whatever from like a horror movie, and that's just the whole like the strings there. It's the whole beat.
Okay, I did not support the things that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I haven't dug into it that much because I'm still listening to the last 3 fucking.
Yeah,
West Side Gun albums.
I catch them when I catch them. I can't be bothered to keep up with all of them, but
Yeah.
because I just saw people saying a lot of great things about this one, so I'm like, all right, I'll peep it, and I liked it.
He's more of a curator,
Yeah,
but I respect his rollout style of just like he makes an album in one day and just puts it out or whatever.
exactly.
Like, no one's really on that level but him. But you know what? I think this podcast, which is almost like 3 albums listening to,
that's true. I think
has gone long enough.
New Dukai song Trance is great, and we'll be talking with the man himself next Rapcast episode. It'll be a different setting than what you're seeing right now on YouTube. Big episode, so be ready because we're fucking swinging and Alex is yawning.
Despite my yawning, I'm actually really excited for this.
We're hyped. Hope you're hyped. Rapcast 78.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Earl, Chance, please get in our comments this fucking week. I hope so.
Watching Del Toro flicks, artsy bitches in the pants, labyrinth, screening, taking go, train ho. We saw Guillermo exhibit at the AGO, you bitches. Hey, what? I've been in Toronto, fuck you. I've been in fucking Toronto, Union Station. I'm talking the TTC.